good.
Yeah, let's go a little bit pre-show until we get everything ready to rock and roll. Yes, the Osprey.
Uh,
uh,
man, I had to tell you, like, what a weekend of wrestling because G1 kicking off, which by the way, I just caught up today. Triple Mania, which I nearly forgot about, and apologies to Triple A. Um, Slammiversary, which was a damn good show, and I was like, title changes galore.
yeah, you know what? I need to watch Slammiversary because I did watch the
Triple
World Championship match.
Oh,
Um,
Shelly and all this, yeah.
yeah, that was a good match. I did peep Kushida winning the Ultimate X match on Instagram. See Kenny King, he got the divisional championship.
Yeah.
Uh, wh- oh, go ahead.
But by the way, Impact, y'all are wrong for that name song, even though it was funny.
Oh my gosh, stripper Kennedy, stripper
Yeah.
Kitty. Who else? Oh yes, and Trinity become the knockout champion. Finally made Teresa Pezzo
Tap
lose
out.
but tap out. Once I see that, I'm like, yeah, you forget about it. She ain't coming back no WWE. I don't care what Jimmy said. She ain't coming back.
Mhm.
Who else? Of course, Subculture. They won the tag team title.
Yep.
Interesting choice, but I would go with Moose and Brian Mayers. If
Yeah.
Moose would have won, he would be the Triple Crown champion.
Yep. But I also get like why subculture wanted because let's forget like Mandrews had a little history back in the day with the X division, but yeah, because I always thought they were underrated in UK, and it was like especially like when they won the tag titles up at Takeover Cardiff, yeah, like right in their hometown and whatnot, and it was like then they gave him that short ass reign. It was like, dude,
Yeah, it was. I would say it wasn't forgotten, but it was like they never gave him a opportunity to give him that long title reign,
yeah.
which is really really unfortunate. Um, who else? Oh God.
Let's see. How about Eric Young coming back?
I knew Eric Young would have come back.
And especially because like when Bully named Diener to be his partner and stuff, and I was like, yeah, remember and Diener taking over the design from.
Yeah, and the crowd was very, very happy, but it wasn't surprised, but they were happy to see him come back. And speaking of comeback, let's bring out this footage, and here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm your boy Will Osprey, the Caroline Kingpin.
Hey, what's up? I'm Rock and Reese, the wrestling researcher. Welcome to Embrace the Thirst. Hill, how you doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm doing good. Just overwhelming and overdosed with some great wrestling. With G1 Climax, with Anniversary, and still catching up with the Triple Mania.
Yep.
Seeing I think a tag team match with La Parca and
Oh
Patron.
yeah, dude, I got to talk about that match in a moment. But also
Mhm.
shout out to our boy Enforcer who's on the road right now. So Tone, hope you're being safe. Yeah,
Yes.
and yeah, I know you probably if you get a chance to check us out, please do. Or if you had to watch later, then please do so. But please be safe while you're out there and get back safe sound, all right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, let's see where to start. Where to start? Let's go G1 since that kicked off our weekend.
Mm,
And let's.
I would say this G1
All
Climax.
right. I
Uh,
admit, like, our Saturday show, yeah, that one definitely surprised me in a couple matches. Let me pull up the card while we can. There we go. Yeah, because we kicked it off with yeah, we kicked it off with one half of the IWGP Tag Team Champions Yoshihashi of Bishamon defeating El Fantasmo. I had thought that was going to go to ELP.
I was thinking the same thing too because I thought it'd be a great uh kickoff for G1 Climax. The LAP LA oh ELP have their own kickoff and but the match was pretty awesome between these two guys and it was good a little bit back and forth. Um, Surprised the hell out of me. Yoshitashi won the match over ELP. Um, I was stunned. It wasn't the upset of the night. I will tell you that,
Yep.
but it
Oh yeah,
was a. It, I would say it was. I would say it wasn't upset, but it was like a wow factor. It was a wow moment. It
yeah.
was pretty much unexpected. I would say that.
But you know what though? Going back and listening to it, you know what? I should have realized Yoshi was going to win this match. Because I think it was Chris who brought it up, if not Kevin. But when they said Yoshihashi hadn't won like his first his opening G1 match in like the past couple of years or whatever, I was like, you know what? I'll be damned if Yoshi don't win it. And by the way, that was not the first time during this opening weekend when that happened, but we'll get into that later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then let's see, we had Chase Owens taking on one half of the new strong oh boy tag champions Gabriel Kidd in a Bullet Club battle.
Gabriel Kidd was a fucking beast. He damn near almost wiped the floor with Chase Owens. He almost like it can't be 1/3. I would say damn near halfway through the damn match. I mean they fought all over
Oh,
the place, knocking down the young
oh,
lions,
yep. Well,
announcers
like I
get
said,
cussed out.
well, for majority of well, remember, like a lot of this took place before the bell rang because remember,
Mm,
Pitt jumped Owens right on the top of the ramp.
blindsided with the chair. It was a little like a straight out episode of Boondocks. Grab the chair, bow, I'm mad. That's what happened. That that's what happened. I mean, he lived to his name, War Dog, and he tore his ass up. But luckily, Chase Owens, like, once the bell rang, he regrouped himself and finally took it over and take that dub. And he have to. But what a wild, crazy match. Unexpected. I would say that, an unexpected match. But holy shit, that he straight up beat him like he's now part of the Bullet Club. That's how
Yeah,
crazy it was.
yeah, and yeah, you noticed that too sweet that Chase forced at the end of that match, and
That was
it's like, oh,
forced.
we got some things we got to talk about later.
Mm.
All right, next up, making his return after over a year away from action, Tonga Loa defeated Kenta.
It was a great comeback match for Tangaloa versus Kenta, and I feel like Tangaloa need that match. I mean, that match. He need that win for his debut of his returning against Kenta, and Kenta is the defying champion,
Yep,
and that got me thinking. Since he defeat him, is he next in line for that title?
could be.
Because like if that does it, then okay, but if he does, then you're in Japan. That title will be on the line. But Great match. Tonga Loa, the silverback, he looked little bit heavy on the side, a little bit heavy, but good match, good comeback. Um, nothing more can I say on that part.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing when you come back from a knee injury is that you kind of that while you may be working out the leg is that you don't get to work out the rest of your body as much as you want to, and then trying to get yourself back into somewhat of ring shape. That it takes a little time for it to for like everything to get back to normal. But I have to say this is a good match, and like I said, good test of the knee so far because yeah, well, no surprise that Kento's going to work on that one, and um also appreciate like the story going into this because we all remember, of course, Tonga, a longtime member of Bullet Club, and then of course it was actually Kenta who pulled the trigger and kicked both God out of Club Cell.
Hmm.
Mm. Definitely good vengeance there. And all right, then next up, we actually had a draw in this one as Shota Umino and Ren Narita were 1-1. And I love something Kevin brought up is like at the start of the match. It's like, this is the God's honest truth. Tell people, hey, what's up before sir?
Had to, had to step in. You know, I'm all the way down here in Florida, but I couldn't miss this. We talking about the G1, so carry
Yep.
on, please.
Yep. All right. And one thing I love that Kevin brought up, especially when it came to this matchup, was tell the audience the backstory so you could get them invested in it. And with Shooter and Narita, yeah, yeah, I think that was like one of the better ones to tell because like these guys, yeah, both still fairly young in the game, and a lot of people are still getting used to them, even though you've seen them like a few times on like some of the bigger shows throughout New Japan. And I had to say, like, these two are definitely showing, even though they are kind of hating the Musketeer thing, but they're definitely showing why they're going to be two of the next generations of New Japan's biggest stars.
So,
Yeah. Oh,
so I'm glad I stepped in on this one because that's the one that intrigues me because that's the block that got the most like pretty much either inexperienced or this they debut
Yeah,
G1
that's the
and
youngest.
you're right with the exception of Sonata and Chase Owens.
yep.
Um, but what I like about this is Rhea and Shooter and and Yuzi. They don't like it, but if you think about it, they already making them like the clones of past Three Musketeers. Like honestly, look at. All right, we already Rhaenyra look like Shibata.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shooter is a combination of Naito and
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi.
Yeah, that's right. Because they actually brought that up on commentary. It's like you got him like looking like Tanahashi, sounding like Naito, and I forgot who they said wrestle like, but it was like, oh,
he
Chase
took
Oscar.
Moxley. He took Moxley entrance. He like they said he's a good wrestler, but he's not original. That's and then now when I get to the other guy, Yuji, he reminds me and think about this. Think about this while I'm saying this. He reminds me of when Nakamura came back from excursion. He's laid back. He's a cool motherfucker. He don't nothing don't really bring him down. I see it like when Nakamura first came back from excursion, he had the attitude, the King of Strong style, and all that stuff. I see that in him. So, well, with Ryuula and Shooter, I see a rivalry for years to come. Just because one, they from the same young lion class. You know, some of the best rivalry starts from the young lion class, like Time Bomb and El Desperado,
Yeah.
Ta-
Switchblade chain. Or
Switchblade,
Okada.
Switchblade and David Finley,
Tanahashi and Okada, I mean,
Tanahashi, no,
or
I think Tanahashi and Nakamura,
Nakamura.
right? And and since they didn't have no clear winner, it was a draw. That's leaving more stories for shit to come later down the road. I'm just This is a perfect opportunity for New Japan, since you put that pressure on them, to showcase them even more. Like they got the draw, and I think Yuli got beat. He got beat by Carmelo, right? That's his name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? But it was a good match. That's like one of his best matches. He only had like two or three in New Japan, but that the effort he did, and remember, this is Noah's former two-time GCH champion,
Yeah.
and this was not a cakewalk. This is not, oh, because he's from Noah, it's a cakewalk. No, this is a former champion, and he he brought it. This is the second time he facing a championship caliber guy. He brought it. He
Yep.
showed something different. I loved it. But with I see Rita and Shooter is gonna be the two guys. Like, you know how they got the deck. You know, if you go to New Japan World, they got the decades. And you got the
Yep.
two. I see them be the guys in the future, like for years to come. I see it. I love what I see from that match. I was just watching this morning where I said, "Fuck it, I'll watch it later since it's not coming on tonight."
Oh, this is something come on tonight. Season
Well,
2 of Crazy in Love by Chasey Rock and Blueface.
Yep.
I not watched that on my vacation.
Oh yeah, there you are. Goddamn. Hey, but anyway, but yeah, best match and end with the draw is like I said, they raised the bar for round one of G1 Climax. It's kind of like, can you top this? Because this ain't the only match that really kind of like raised it. I've seen a lot of round one, but for this right here, is raise the bar and tell a lot of stories. And not only that, it's kind of like, okay, we got a draw, we got an upset. It's like
Mm,
all all in one butter, stirred up like a damn butter.
I,
So I
I,
say
def,
this, I
I
do see
definitely
specs in the future from.
I know. I just say I definitely feel you on that one. Like the first night, woo,
Mm.
top that. Like follow
Yeah.
that. Like you had to draw, you had to upset. Like honestly,
Yep.
who really thought Tai Chi
Yeah.
was going to beat Will Ospreay?
That's
No,
the
Even,
upset.
really
even though
many people.
even though they said that Tai Chi, especially in the summertime, he's undefeated in his home. That's his home, right?
Yep.
But this Will Ospreay just had not
Beat
one,
Kenny
the
in
second.
Canada Forbidden Door.
Right. The second great match of the year. I'm gonna say top three. He had two of them already, because I'm gonna say the third one is what I saw last night. Tag team 2 out of 3. So yeah, I didn't see that coming. Then I gotta say this. I must say this.
Mhm.
Um Hikuleo main eventing. I know it's Sonata, he's the world champion, but Hikuleo is main eventing night one of the G1. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. And of course, I ain't go. I didn't
It's
see.
a match, although a short one, but a damn good one.
Oh, it showed me something. It showed me something. But one, I think I said this to y'all. Shout out to Alex El Jefe, Hill for Life podcast. Me and him talked about it on night one. This also is this got to be a showcase for Sonata, because this is not a good title reign so far. It's not good. So this would be a good showcase for him to show how strong as of a champion he is. Don't get me wrong, we are fans of Just Five Guys. These motherfuckers got shampoo commercials right now. If y'all didn't see it, it's some funny shit I ever saw.
Yep.
But but his championship reign, one your first title excuse me, your first title shot was against the junior heavyweight champions. Your second title reign is against someone that was not proven, and then your third championship is against Jungle Boy. It's not a good slow, and it was not even main event. It was the fourth match of the Forbidden Door, which a lot of
Yep.
Japanese fans were pissed off. So,
I mean, I mean, much better than Roman Reigns title reign.
oh, good Lord, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it.
man, hold up, man.
Stop it. Stop it. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna
I
throw
would
a
go.
flag on this
I
shit.
would go. I would go if you said the MLW champion with Hammerstone before he lost it had a better title reign than Roman. I would go if you said the Lethal Weapon before he got hurt had a better title reign than. I am not going to sit here and you gonna tell this. I know it's, I'm not even counting the days.
Sonata
I'm
had
not,
a
no, I'm not counting the days. I'm counting the high profile matches. In fact, that's how good this. That's how good his title is. Because you brought him up, we ain't have to bring him up. We not talking about fucking Roman Reigns. Fuck Roman Reigns. This is G1. This is the most important damn tournament that we all, as 1, 2, 3 purists, love to death. And you brought up Roman Reigns doing our freaking G1. How dare you, sir? I'm gonna go. I'm going to say you
all right, all right.
Okay, okay, I'm okay. Remember this shit. Remember this shit. Put a day on it. Do you remember any? Okay, I say this. Do you remember any of Old Boy Champion? His championship match.
Who, Roman?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins Royal Rumble. I gotta say, I know you mad what I'm about to say. Cody Rhodes WrestleMania, John Cena SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar SummerSlam, which was probably the best one they ever had between those two. Brock Lesnar SummerSlam. Night, God damn it, I gotta say his name because even though I don't like him because he was on night on Money in the Bank. Him and Logan Paul. I can
Okay.
go on.
Okay.
Wait, I got more. The pandemic. Him and Cesaro. Him Edge. Edge and Daniel Bryan WrestleMania. The Pendle stack them. I mean, there was some bad ones. Don't get me wrong. I got the bad ones too. I got the bad ones too. But you said what was the talk about ones? I give you those. But
Okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna add this one. Do you feel emotion from it?
yes, we did. We still talking about it.
Do you feel emotion like, damn, it was a good ass match. Fuck that nigga up. Do you feel that kind of emotion? Like Osprey and Kenny, like Sonata and
With the J matches, I could say that.
No. We were not. Now that's not fair, because Kenny and Will Ospreay are two of the best wrestlers in the world today.
Mm-hmm.
We are not doing that. But we talking about WWE storytelling. Roman Reigns, he had some good ones, and to the point that we almost thought he lost. I didn't even mention the Drew McIntyre one. He should have lost that one. He should, and that was good until Solo came out of nowhere, which introduced Solo to the bloodline. We felt that until Drew McIntyre started singing at the end.
Yeah, I'll shed. Let's go, Sammy at Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens. Which one you want to pick? You know, I know everybody want to say that his title reign, blah, and then we don't want to talk about the Seth Rollins comment because that's another show, another time.
Yeah.
Trust me, we gonna do it next week.
Yes. I will be home. Listen, I will be home in my studio. We would dissect those comments, but the fact that we cannot compare Roman Reigns' title reign. Hell, we can't even compare Seth Rollins' title reign to what Sonata has done so far as champion. And that's why I said this G1.
That's easy. I know I tip that. That'd be easy. With Seth Rollins, Sonata, that would be easy. Because both of them are pretty good. But I'm gonna say this, and then we got definitely gonna move on because G1 Climax and all the wrestling shows much better. Roman Reigns, title reign is kind of like a fast food. Once you eat one, you want more, but no feelings.
Mm-hmm. If that's the case, I'm gonna say this for Roman Reigns, and as much as I like when I always have admitted I was a fan of that big dog and all that shit. His title reign, you want to compare it to a fast food, is White Castles.
Was that before Harold Kumar?
Hill, you do know what I'm talking about with White Castles, right?
Yeah, little patties.
Okay, so the 10 stack the cheese sliders are good as hell until you gotta go to the bathroom right after. You know what I
mean? Exactly. Shit.
Okay. So like I said, I just said that I named 10, probably almost 10 matches, but I can also name 10 of those other matches that made you go to the bathroom. So
you just admit to it. It was shit, right?
The
shit.
The bad matches were.
It was shit.
The 10 matches that was shit. Yeah. But he had some good matches. I'm not gonna lie. See this is the thing. I know that's the most popular thing to do, but I'm talking about Sonata's match, Sonata's title reign, and that's why I said it's not looking strong. But this G1 could help his case to make him a strong champion.
All right, but
He's
let's
already
just go with that right now. Then,
right.
Hmm.
all right, let's take a look at the rest of his block. Who do you think he needs to have? Well, besides Kiyomiya, who we'll get to talk about in just a moment, just off of the remainder of his block, who do you think Sonata needs to have a good match with?
Well, it's a guarantee he got to have a good match for Ken Miro because you're the champion of New Japan. You not gonna have nobody no outsider come and beat you. We already saw what that happened with Okada and Mount Fuji. But
Yep.
if anybody else, he definitely got to have a good match with the so-called Three Musketeers because the company put that pressure on. They're like, hey, these are the guys that's going to take over your spot. So you gotta show them. He got, you know what? He got to go Okada with it. Fuck them kids. He he
So
got he got to go Okada. Like fuck them kids. I waited this damn long. I had to cut my damn hair. I had to dye it back black. I had to cut my lovely beard and show y'all that I got a good damn body for this damn title. And you gonna put these young little brats in the same fucking block as me and then call them the Three Musketeers? Oh hell no! Fuck them kids. So he got to with those three definitely. Chase Owens is Chase Owens. You know, I
yeah,
I, I don't know. I don't. In fact, I don't even know his status right now when it comes to Bullet Club.
he
So,
just he just he just a guy. He just a backup. A good wrestler though. I would say he's a
oh
former
yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah.
heavyweight champion.
Yes, the crown jewel is always the crown jewel. So,
Yep.
but those the three matches I'm looking for when I see them come up. I'm really gonna be excited for it. And hell, and they might main event that night because I think anything that he's the world champion, he got a main event unless it's a strong story match in that block.
Um,
Yeah, well, we'll get to that like a little bit later on in the card, but speed up through the remainder. Let's see. Let's see. Where do we leave off now? Yeah,
Oh,
Okada beat Great Khan in the
also sorry,
first.
fellas, I was on vacation. I did not pack up my shirt. I will have my shirt
That's
back
all right.
on.
That's all right, bro.
that's all right. But Bullet Club Gold was coming up soon. The
True.
gold, the new one on Tuesday top rope.
Yep.
I'm with you on that one right
Yep.
there.
And then let's see, we had of course Kiyomiya defeating Yoda, who we just talked about that one briefly.
Great match.
Yep.
Great, yeah, good match, good match.
Yeah. And then of course the upset of night one, as we also mentioned, Taichi defeating the newly crowned United States champion Will Ospreay.
I'm gonna say this before Hill really gets into it. 'Cause I see his name is Hill Osprey, so I know he about to really get into it. What this just did was is now it's guaranteed a rubber match,
Yep.
and it's for the U.S. title. And in my view, it should be at Kings of Pro Wrestling right after the G1. Their next pay per view should be the Kings of Pro Wrestling. That's about it. Go ahead, Hill. Do your thing.
I see it somewhere close to it, but beating my boy Will Ospreay gonna retain that title like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Um, I, if let's see, damn, that's next month. The All In. I would
Well,
say the All In or pretty much King of Pro Wrestling. Was one of them top twos because he lost and he got to defend that title. Ospreay gonna tear that ass up, and that's about it.
King of Pro Wrestling is always on October, correct?
Yeah, let me see what it's gonna be.
Close to it. I don't even be September.
The reason why I asked that because they just announced on the first night of the G1 that Will Ospreay will be facing Mount Fuji September the 17th.
Oh hell.
And put this in perspective, Will Ospreay is in the same block as Kenta.
Yep.
Will Ospreay, within months, is going to face the two people that inspired him to be a wrestler: Kenta and Mount Fuji. That's that. I'm sorry. That's That's cool as shit. Especially that they can still go. It's not like, oh, they're a charity case. Kenta could still go as we. I think did I miss when y'all talked about that? Kenta against
I
Canelo.
Yeah, we did a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, Kenta could still beat the hell out of somebody. and Mao Fuji, if you saw Mao Fuji against Jake Lee, you know Mao Fuji still got a lot to give. So I would love. I can't wait for that. So Will Ospreay losing to Tai Chi, just telling me they just setting up a title match. They because just Five Guys is hot right now, bro. Like you got to keep putting them in marquee matches.
Yeah,
They
they are.
hot. They hot right now. They put like this. We are forgetting about Lij.
Mhm,
We are forgetting about Chaos. There's no more Suzuki Goon.
mhm.
And the Bullet Club is either they the Savage era or another Civil War or some kind of war because I think Kevin Kelly talked about that today about Bullet Club Gold. So
Yep. Yeah, because he was mentioning FTR match on
yeah,
night two, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So,
yeah.
actually,
They need to
just
come
for a
back.
little correction, um, before they get to the end, actually, they kind of brought this up on near the end of the Slammiversary. The next New Japan events are going to be like the collaboration with Impact and New Japan for Multiverse United 2, which will be August 20th.
Yes,
Mm.
take place in
Yep.
Philly.
Yep. And then September 24th, New Japan will have Destruction in Kobe.
You said when?
September 24th.
So Kings of Pro Wrestling is in August.
Actually they don't have King of Pro Wrestling scheduled yet.
Wow, they probably skipped it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know like last year that they changed it from Declaration of Power.
I, yeah, because they did. I think they did a lot of
Because they had to,
cold
because of
shows.
2 years prior, because they had to reschedule because of G1 and COVID. So.
And, okay, okay. I see. The reason I say that because their business with AEW might be in some trouble now. If you know what I'm going with, if you know where I'm going with this, Hill might know
Oh
where I'm
yeah,
going.
I saw last night. Yeah.
Hill might know where I'm going with this. Um, so we already know what's about to happen this Wednesday.
Oh, the blood and guts. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I know you're talking about the Golden Elite. Okay,
Yeah.
see,
Code and
we okay. Let's okay. We're gonna finish up G1 climax, and we're definitely gonna
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
that
yeah.
blood and guts. But
Okay.
ooh, it was a good show. Also Jeff Cobb and Tatsuya Nato, great match. I think Jeff
Yeah,
Cobb
that's
more.
night two. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
night
wait,
two. Yeah.
I saw that. That's the one match I saw completely while I was driving down here because
Yep.
I forgot it came on at 1 o'clock. And
Yeah.
are we jumping to that or
Yeah, because we already covered the rest of night one already. So.
hmm
okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So
Then night two. Night two. Let's just work it in reverse. And of course, the main event: Jeff Cobb with the Tour of the Islands, taking down night two.
did you see how he reversed Destino into Tours of the Island?
And
strength.
That man, if New Japan don't put a fucking something on him, it's pissing
U.S.
me off.
title, or if not the world title.
Look,
KOPW.
right? So like something that he could change it, like like Shingo did with it, and or I wouldn't mind Jeff Cobb being the never champion again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, especially beating David Finley's ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm Bullet Club, I am, but I think David Finley needs another belt, another certain belt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good match from what I seen. While
Yeah.
especially I was driving my eyes to the road, but I could glance a little bit and I caught that. But
Oh Lord.
and that was the first time he beat Naito ever.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And we
Yeah.
we try. Please don't be Nick Rikishi.
Oh
I
Lord.
did it for my people. Like what people? Oh, that people. Anyway, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
will say this. I will say this. As soon as that match is over, I put my music back on.
Oh hell.
It's a bad bitch. No, never mind. Um, yeah. But speaking of which, yeah. Ah, don't. Yeah, I hate to do this to you,
No, you
but
don't. Go ahead.
yes, I do because unfortunately, yeah, yeah, the um, yeah, Tonga Tonga. Why? Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
Who he
Yeah.
lost? Who he was? Who was Thomas facing?
Stay evil beating Tama.
Uh.
Now this is the only thing because I didn't watch it yet, but I am gonna watch it. But trust me, I might as well get to the results. Did he win it evil style? Or did he win clean?
Oh, of course he wanted evil style.
Okay, then I'm not
Yeah.
mad at. I'm not. Reason why I say I'm not mad because it's the only way he could beat Thomas Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get some help with the House of
Of
Torture.
course. Of course.
Yeah, especially a Togo.
Oh, and let me say this, people. I think I said this enough. They're not part of Bullet Club.
Yeah.
I repeat, House of Torture is their own thing now. Fucked up, but they are. Let's move on, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, ZSJ. Yeah, yeah, he took down the ace.
You know what? I know I sang a broken record, but I'm sorry, Tanahashi's done.
I refuse to say that because
I know it's hard. It hurts. It hurts for me to even say it, bro.
Yeah.
And y'all both y'all know exactly why it hurts for me to say it because I say it when I say something like that, I always gotta bring up this is the man that saved, or at least one of them that saved New Japan. They put New Japan on their back when they had to their best to try to erase Enochiism and bring back New Japan. But I mean, god damn it, man, he has done enough. I don't want.
he.
This is the thing. I don't want him to be one of those guys, a la AKA another freaking favorite of mine, the Undertaker.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
Because you watch,
I refuse to put him as Uncle. He to me he's a Tom Brady of pro wrestling. I will say that.
I'll put it to you this way: you don't want Tanahashi to pull a Ric Flair.
pull a Ric Flair. Now, when I say Undertaker, y'all know exactly like the ups and downs
Yep.
when he supposed to have retired and he want to come back and he supposed to
Yeah.
retire, and then some of the matches be good, some of the matches be and all that shit. I don't want Tanahashi in the part. You know, the man won almost every damn belt except for Kings of Pro Wrestling belt and that ugly ass television title. And that's because they're brand new. And you're trying to put those shits on just to say, hey, we appreciate you, so we want your name on the list. So, haha, here you go. No, no.
He hasn't won either junior title yet. So.
Well, he got to
That
lose a lot of weight for that. I mean,
dang
Well,
gonna
then
happen.
again, even when he was a junior, he never won them. So
how long was he a junior for? I think like a month or so
cup
or
of
so.
coffee. Yeah.
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 So, I mean, but Zack Sabre Jr. beating him is not shocking. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. tapped him out in Madison Square Garden. So
Yes.
Yep.
it
Yeah.
is what it is.
But then let's go to a match that we expected it to be hard hitting, and it delivered. Yep,
Mhm.
it's the strong openweight champion Eddie Kingston took Slade the Dragon Shingo Takagi.
Can you say that one more time? I get this funny
The strong openweight champion Eddie Kingston. Yeah, it's Slade the Dragon.
I well, John already know. I'm so happy for Eddie, and
Yep.
Upset.
he about to live this dream, and then he actually get the first victory.
Yep.
I mean, that's good. That's great. But quick question.
Yep.
How no? It's actually is a part one, part two question. Part one: how many points do you think Eddie gonna have? And two, do you think they even gonna have the audacity, to tease us with A Kingston actually gonna win that block?
Ooh,
I would
this could be
say
hard because let's break it down. Who else is in this block with them? Because Kingston and Ishii going to have their rubber match.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Mm-hmm.
know that we got Kingston versus Tamatonga.
Can't wait for
Yeah.
that. Can't the
Uh,
foul mouth that all the cursing that's gonna happen in that match. Oh, I can't
we're
wait.
going to mention that. Then of course we got Kingston versus Finley.
Mm.
and Finley is a never overweight champion.
Yep.
Come on, Kingston. You know what? I don't know how many points, but I would say he'd be in like the fifth place. Fifth place, and they will give a good tease that he might win it all. But I say he'd be in the fifth place.
Or he'll probably be in a tie for something, but
But he will get some title shot. I see him go for that never overweight title, try to become a double champion. And I think New Japan gonna take good care of Kingston. Because right now what they're doing AEW kind of shaky, but New Japan be like, don't worry, I got you.
You know what they first when New Japan knows your passion and your love for Japanese wrestling, oh, they gonna take care of you. Look what they do. Look what they doing to Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay loved Japanese wrestling. He said it. And look what this dude became: a New Japan Cup winner, two-time Super Junior winner, multiple time Junior Heavyweight Champion, the second ever IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. What, two-time, three-time United States Champion? Two times?
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Two times United States Champion. He's an openweight champion. They love Will, right?
Yep.
Look what they did with fucking look what they did now. Look what they doing with Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston comes in, takes out Jay White,
Yep.
takes out Jay White. Had a great match with Kenta in Corrigan Hall.
Yep.
Won a title.
Win the title. Yep.
Invite him to the G1. They understand his passion for the four pillars of the All Japan. He loves Japanese wrestling. He respects the culture. Yeah, they go. I'm just thinking, is they gonna either tease us with him being like either going to win the fight, we won the final four, win that block, or say, oh, A Kingston came this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna tease us, but it's the block he's in is too stacked, I believe, because I'm still saying be Tamatanga still.
True.
But
But
80,
let's not remember something else that's going to be different about this Shushika. Because remember that there's going to be two. Yeah, it's going to be the top two in each block that's going to advance this year. And just to
Oh,
give a breakdown on how that's going to work.
wait. So wait, is the top two?
Yeah, and then it's gonna go single elimination after that.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be the final four, the top four. Then oh,
you
they
know
make
this, you know this remind me of that play-in season tournament. It sounds just like that.
Or like what the NBA's getting ready to do this year.
oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the NBA Intercontinental Championship. But yeah, it is. Okay, okay.
No. When I heard that, and we going. I know we're going to talk about that. Is like that
Yeah.
is a wrestling. That is a wrestling subject in an NBA basketball. How you gonna fucking? How you gonna do? I mean, all the years I watched basketball, I never heard no bullshit like a charity case. Oh well, y'all can still get in the playoffs. Y'all got to play to get in. Like no. They played the whole damn season. They lost. You
I'm
can't.
I'm I'm gonna tell you the reason why they're doing this, and there's a two reason why. It's killing two birds with one stone, and we're gonna definitely hop back on wrestling like Rey Mysterio. Okay, one, two things I have a problem with: tanking and low management. Now the tanking, this certain team will tank try to get a good, NBA draft pick. Be seeing it, and Adam Silver talked about that in the past couple of years. Now, the number one reason, load management. That's the biggest thing they would talk about because when certain players didn't play, they want to get rested up for the postseason. So Adam Silver had a problem with that, and plus the fans, or should I say, the audience, had upset with that. But they
Yeah.
did tease about the in-play tournament for a long time. So we see what WNBA is doing with Commissioner Cup. We seeing that. So what they're doing is let's have one of the team who got the okay record play for the playing season. Not only that, you could play in the Las Vegas. The winner will get a 500 grand, and you get a cup. In my eyes, that's the NBA Intercontinental Championship, and with the Eastern and the Western kind of like the U.S. title, and the NBA World Championship. And I can see right now, one team's gonna walk away with both titles like goddamn double champion.
They giving them participation trophies.
No, it's not. That's an Intercontinental Championship.
No. You getting a participation trophy. You
Hey,
getting, hey, thank you for making it to the playoffs. Here you go. So I
no,
mean, now,
the
don't get me
no,
wrong.
no. The play in is begin before the playoff start. The play in
Yeah,
is November.
Yeah, so they
And you,
technically having 3 tournaments all within one season.
I mean, if you
wow.
got to go record, I mean, damn, it is damn three. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
because remember that whole thing that's actually starting this season.
Wait. And see, we going all track.
Yeah,
We are a wrestling podcast, by the way, but
yeah.
this
yeah,
shit is
I promise.
mind-boggling that y'all put this in my head.
See,
That they said,
but we bring everything up into that.
no,
We
so they doing
wrestling
what
and pop culture all in one.
they doing what college do. They had those little invitation tournaments and shit at the beginning of the
Yep.
season, and
oh
get
yeah.
like a little Hawaii Cup
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck where they at. Shit. Oh, get the fuck. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I am. At least Chicago Bulls at least win something.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fucked up. You are a foul.
And
What? No, bro. Last time Chicago Bulls win when Bob Saget was alive. Stop it.
Tim, speaking of winning, yeah, it was a TMDK sweep because
Yes.
not only CSJ when Shane Hayes, yeah, he would take off the other half of the War Dogs duo, Alex Coughlin.
Oh, they get a tie shot too. Oh, damn. Chase Owens and Obo get a tag team tie shot.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Holy shit! I forgot they just had. Oh my
I
god!
hear they're strong. Yeah, strong up week.
I forgot that shit. Oh shit! I forgot they're tag team champions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how the hell? No. So this is why I say about Chase Owens. Like I don't know what Chase Owens is. Chase Owens still Bullet Club because the way Homeboy whooped that ass before the match.
Yeah.
That's not Bullet Club known to do.
We just talked about that earlier. Yeah.
He whooped that boy like he took the last cookie out the cookie jar. Like, who the fuck told you to touch my cookie? He whooped his ass. He cursed out Kelly.
He was doing his Okada impression after Kiyomiya kicked him in the face, but except the only thing was that kid didn't get kicked in the face. But
We'll learn today.
Yeah, but at the Bomb Valley. On Coughlin for the win, and then Mikey Nichols defeated Hanare, but this one was ugly because Nichols tried to go for his Master Blaster, but unfortunately he lost his grip and Hanare landed straight on the top of his head.
Ooh.
Yeah, I seen that. That was an ugly slam. When I saw it, I'm like, I know somewhere out there, Antonio is laughing his ass off, slapping his knees.
I ain't see it yet, but I will put that in my mental block. It depends how I look. If it look fucked up, like he could be like,
oh no, it was like, yeah, they were already like talking. He might have a stinger.
Oh, well, if it's a stinger, he can still go, right?
Well, at least it might be for this match. But like I said, that was only just the initial reports, though, because like I said, Hanare he was not moving for a good period after that happened.
Shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this probably fuck up on his little thing I got with him. He
Yep.
gonna get those 6 points, and you still be on my shit list. So
See, I knew the real villain would come out. God damn it! You don't give
But
a damn about him.
and you know
Yeah,
what else?
Sting his ass, hurt his neck.
As a fact,
no.
also
Now
get, you
listen,
can also get on before his new look too.
no. Oh God, wait till I get off this. No. Hear me out. No, because
Mhm.
I said, dude been busting his ass this year. At least he making an effort to getting better, but he still got to get 6 points. He got my shit list. And yes, I'm gonna laugh that he lost, but if he fucked up, if this nigga, if he look like a damn straight land on his head, it's a serious subject. We just lost someone that had a career ended because of some shit like that. Draws.
No.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one thing. That's
R.I.P.
one thing I don't want in anybody. I don't care if you don't like the wrestler or not. You don't want them to end their career or possibly lose motions or feelings in their body and can't use their lung. You don't want that.
Right.
But so I am concerned about that.
Yeah.
But if I see him on the next night wrestling, then I'm gonna go back and laugh. Like this little motherfucker, you're going too hard now. You're
Yeah,
okay. I can do my shit now. I'm worried about you. You're all right. Now we can laugh about it. What the fuck was you thinking? Some shit like that. So
Yeah. And then in the longest match, well, at least that these two had against each other, yeah, the other half of the IWGP World Tag Team Championship, you go to defeated Toriano.
that was the funniest shit I have ever seen Yano do. Is just fucking won't let go of his fucking hand in these Irish whips. I like, well, one of y'all let go. One of y'all just got let
I
go.
know Kevin and Chris were like the same way on commentary.
That dude. So Reese, I think you right know where I'm about to go with this. We got a dream match, Hill. We got a dream match between Yano versus Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
We
is
we
that happening?
we want it to happen. We go speak it into existence.
We go petition.
I
No, you think I'm playing. I'm going to tweet to Tony Khan himself. You need to find a way to get Yano on Dynamite, Collision, whatever, and he got to face Orange Cassidy. Period. I don't care for a belt. I don't care. I need to see the fake kicks, and I gotta see Yano go crazy on those ropes. I gotta see something. Trust me.
you know you know what? I would love to see that. I would love to see that, but you know who I want to see.
Yeah, I know.
Me
I
either.
know. I know.
If you know, you know. But
I
yeah,
know.
Toriano versus Orange Cassidy be a good match, and
Wait. I just realized something. I do got a bone to pick with you, Mr. Hill Osprey. There's a
oh,
certain video that you didn't tell me about, and involves a seesaw and one of the pheromones, someone's head going up his ass.
you must have seen on World Star Hip Hop.
Bro, I'm going off. I'm going on. I finally got a break. Like, all right, going up. Wait for my wife to come back in the car. Oh, I see someone got in a sling, like one of those hitter tots, and the man's head is going into one of the pheromones' ass. I know who that is. I know who that is. And
Bro,
he just hit the board, and the dude head like gabook, kabook, and he said something. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going? Hell, I said loud as you could have heard me because I said that shit in South Carolina. I was like, hell!
that match was old because I don't know what event that was. I think I see that it was this year. It was I think before he got a title shot, before he faced for the title. But that was an old match. It was this year, and I would say this: bravo for DT Pro Wrestling get their recognition on World Star Hip Hop, because last time we seen him get recognition was on Ridiculous, where they show a match of Kota Ibushi in the market. Now it does twice. So now when people see this later on today in World Star Hip Hop, they know that DT is here. And god damn it, DT is worked with AEW.
DT's work with almost everybody now. You think about it, DT got a piece of everybody. GCW. If I'm not mistaken, I think they was doing something with Noah. If I'm not mistaken.
Some
Um.
wrestler, yeah.
Yeah. So DT is everywhere. But see, that's what it's a comment, and I'm gonna still love this comment from Ricochet. I'm gonna love it to the day that wrestling could be comedy, wrestling could be drama, wrestling could be action, wrestling it's wrestling now. Everything is long if it's in the ring, it's in the arena with a ring, it's wrestling. So take it as it is. So I was like, oh wait till I get healed. I don't remember him ever telling me about no damn fucking Tina Turner face palming ass. I was like, oh, I know who that is. He's like, da da da, pow, da da. Like, god damn, all cheeks in his face. Bam, right there. But
They didn't even want to face. They didn't want. No, what? They need to come to GCW. AEW for real. I know Time Warner. Matter of fact, after we can talk about the blood and guts, we're gonna talk about the AEW bullshit. The long list of ban lists.
yeah.
We need to talk about that because now they look a little bit serious. Except for that
Mhm.
collision match, that looks staged, but we need to talk about that. But also
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Ring and the other one. But
Oh, yeah.
And then we got
Let's
Finley and Ishii also just to wrap that one up.
um Finley won, right? Yeah,
Yep.
Finley won that one. Um, Nothing special.
Um,
Honestly, Finley is looking like a. They making Finley look like a beast. Like we don't like. I honestly, I hate to say this, but they doing a good job at it because I don't remember him being the jokes that he used to be. Like when I see Finley, I see Finley being a fucking beast right now, and he is representing that never weight title very well. I must say that. So we're done with the G1 for right now.
yep.
yeah,
All right, which one you want to go
Let's
to, Hill?
do before we do let's run off I'll just probably run off Tuesday and Wednesday's card real quick.
Oh, it's on
All
Tuesday.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, well, yeah. Monday late night, Tuesday morning, you get the picture. But
Yep.
all right, Block A's matches will feature Kaito Kiyomiya versus Chase Owens. Hikuleu will take on Gabe Kidd. Ren Narita will take on Yoda Suji. And Sonata, oh boy. Sonata will take on Shota Umino. So those will be your Block A matches. In a Block B, you got Great Khan versus Kenta. Tai Chi versus Tongaloa. Yoshihashi versus Will Ospreay, and then Kazuchika Okada versus El Fantasmo.
Wow. Oh my. That's an interesting night.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Then on Wednesday night, well, Tuesday late night, Wednesday morning, yeah. Block C matches will feature Mikey Nichols against David Finlay. Eddie Kingston versus Evil. Tomohiro Ishii versus Tamatanga. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I had to catch a reaction for that one. And then, pending on if, depending on his situation, Hanare will take on Shingo for it. That would be Block
Oh,
C.
really?
Yeah,
After that, you gonna go get Shingo? Yeah, you
yeah.
want to get that
If
day.
it, yeah, if his neck, yeah, I was about to say if his neck wasn't hurting after Nichols, yeah, it'll definitely be hurt after Shingo.
I say
All
you
them
want
damn
to skip
years.
that. No, he wants to skip that, bro. He wants to
Yeah,
skip that, and
all right,
have Shingo close on a young line or something. You want to
yeah.
skip that one.
All right, then in Block D, we'll have Jeff Cobb versus Alex Coughlin. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shane Haste. Hiroki Goto versus Tetsuya Naito. And CSJ versus Toru Yano.
Question:
Yep.
which block do y'all think, y'all opinion, is the strongest block this year?
Damn.
I will say I can't say Block D. That's a young line.
Nah, Ace the Young Lion.
Okay, A is in line. I'm gonna have to go with B. I remember. I think B.
I would be. Damn. This is a toss up between B and C right now because with C, like I said, you got Finley, you got Eddie, you got Tama, and
Mm-hmm.
then of course Shingo and Evil all up in that block. But then it'll go with the B. You got Osprey, you got Okada, you got Kenta, Tangaloa, ELP, and you can't sleep on Taichi or Yoshi either. So
I'm definitely gonna say toughest is C, but but the better wrestlers is gonna be B. Because you probably got multi-time champions that whole block, probably except for one
yep.
on in B. But in two, you got Smash Mouth, don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers on there. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. All right, all right.
All
What's
right.
next?
It's going to take us to Slammiversary. Yep, and this was almost a golden sweep because yeah, title match galore. But let's kick it off first with the on the pre-show we had the Death Dolls, of course. Jessica Havoc and Courtney Rush teamed up with Jody Threat to take the Giselle Shaw, Savannah Evans, and Jay Vidal in a six-person tag match with yeah, Courtney Rush beating Vidal with the spear.
I'm still
And,
not used to her with that name. I'm so
oh yeah, with Rosemary being Courtney.
yeah, I'm not used to still not used to that.
Yeah, it's kind of like kind of takes a while, like especially if you didn't remember her on the indie scene before becoming Rosemary, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then and Hill and I were kind of laughing about this before the pre-show. A new digital media champion was crowned as Kenny King, or if you go by the song that they was playing, Stripper Kenny, yeah, defeated Joe Hendry.
Okay, while for my head because I was did not know what the hell he was talking about. Like on Twitter, it just kept on saying stripper king or stripper Kenny. And I was like, who the fuck is stripper Kenny? And I did not even know about the damn title match. It just kept on talking about stripper Kenny. But I do remember Kenny King was a Chips and Dale dancer, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
So I was like, he did not come out with a fucking bow tie around his neck. I did not see it.
no. Oh, but he did bring it out, and he did bring the tie out, but he put it on Joe. It's like, oh, you want to call me a stripper now? It's like, yeah.
But,
And
well, but congratulations, Kenny King.
yep. And by the way, for anybody who wants, by the way, for anybody who wants to hear the song, like I said, if you get a chance to check out the Slammiversary pre-show, they'll actually have the music video there for. But anyway, yeah,
Yes.
going on to the main pay-per-view now. Congratulations, Kushida, defeating Alan Angels, John DeGrush, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey, and yeah, and Jake something in the Ultimate X match to determine number one contender for the X Division Championship.
I'm upset. He did not have a good super juniors. We all know that part.
Mm,
But this has been a perfect opportunity for Josh Grisham or for Jonathan Grisham.
mm,
Mm.
Like, like some of the best X Division champions was not high flyers.
true.
Yeah.
You know? And I definitely would have said that would have led him to the Impact title, him being the X Division champion.
But I can't be mad. Kushida is Kushida. Can't get
Yep.
mad at it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, I had to say this is actually a damn good matchup, and yeah, and I had to say even Angel shootout for this one too, because I was like, damn, what the yeah, because I'm like, dude, between him, Silver, and Preston, I was like, damn, AEW, did y'all royally screw up Dark Order, especially after Brody's theft?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That Andrews is good, bro. Andrews
Yep.
is good. If you go back to the match he had with Kenny, yeah, he's good. Y'all dropped the ball on that one.
Damn you, Tony Khan. But one hell of a match. I gotta go back watch Slammiversary. I'm trying to catch up all the wrestling I can. But
Yep.
I'm still watching Triple Mania, and holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get to that one too. We'll get to that one too. Congratulations, Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly. Yep, becoming the new Knockouts champions, taking out Taylor Wilde and Kylan King.
I'm gonna start calling them S&M.
Yeah, especially with the dog collar. But
Hey.
Them, they whipped off the chain, but
I figure we would link that one sooner or later.
oh yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "What is going on here?" Let me rewind that for me. What is going? But I do got some smoke with Slammiversary. I do. I think I mentioned this last night before. They promised us Trinity.
We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one later, because
I'm still pissed off about it. You know, it's a happy moment, but
yeah.
I understand, but I understand why they didn't do it though.
Yeah, but yeah, keep it up. Next matchup: Scott D'Amore and the returning Eric Young. Yeah, Team Canada. I just had to give one.
Oh yes.
Yeah, took down Bully Ray and Diener.
I have one question. Since they come back, if they're gonna bring up that, if they're gonna bring up that, okay, how you got killed but come back,
Yeah,
or say, hey, I got injured, I'm back alive. So I would say this: if we see the Team Canada, Eric Young with a new outfit and everything else, I'm all for it.
yep.
And he looks so happy. Like even the fans will look so happy to see him come back because you know it was a dumb mistake for him to go back to WWE.
Yep.
It really was.
This is my thing. He should never left. All right. One, your history is in TNA/Impact, Global, whatever the fuck you want to call it. When he was still there. All right. I don't care if Triple H dangled a $1 million carrot. You know, as long as there's air in his lungs, Vince McMahon is going to be around WWE. So don't act like you didn't know he was still around. Eric, fucking, my damn goddaughter knows Vince McMahon is still around WWE. So don't give me that. Two, you was in a lose-lose situation anyway. Vince only cares about the big muscle guys and whoever he made. And then you like, oh, I came after Triple H. Eric, you a middle-aged guy. Triple H is trying to look for guys for the future because the guys that's in the past now is getting injured or they're helping the young guys, a la AJ Styles or Finn Balor, whatever, Seth Rollins, whatever. They're looking for the future. You're not the future. Okay? So it's a lose situation. You should have stayed your butt there in Impact, help out Impact because of your history. And then that next question, how the fuck you alive? They killed you off.
Yeah.
They literally killed you off.
Yeah. Shift him.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell y'all how you're alive. It's Super EY. That was
Super Eric. Yeah.
Super. I don't know about that one. I love the Team Canada. If they bring it back, cool. Got to see A1.
Yep. It actually got involved in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Connor.
He don't look like A1 though.
Yeah.
He just a.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
because he really don't look like a one.
boy, look like he like a lowercase a.
Yeah. Dude. But
The
anyway,
alphabet A all crooked.
Bro,
yeah. Anyway, yeah, and no surprise at some point in this one, yeah, special guest enforcer Darren McCarty wound up getting involved. Yeah, actually, yeah, I had to watch to see how McCarty got involved in it. The actual referee, because at one point, Bully Ray low kicked, I think it was Demore, if not Aaron. Yeah, he low kicked Scott Demore, and Bully Ray was trying to tell the referee to disqualify him, but the referee wouldn't do it. So Bully Ray was getting all up in the referee's face, and then the referee took his jersey off and then said, "Man, hell with you. I'm done with this." So then McCarty sneaks in and is like, "Good, all right, I'm the referee now." And then yeah, pretty much after that, just all hell broke loose, and this pretty much became like a no disqualification match. And then in the funniest part of the match, yeah, Bubba, Bubba pulled a gate on because after McCarty and EY held him up, and Scott did the little "What's up?" You can literally hear, you can literally hear Bubba yell, "Oh my balls!"
Bubba, I swear, Bubba will need to be. Well, he already in the Hall of Fame, but in both WWE and TNA. But Bubba is the only person I know that you can hate his ass and love him at the same time. That dude
Yeah.
he's a wrestling national treasure. I'm telling you, I'm saying that online. If he ever sees this, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But back to what Hill said though. If they bring back Team Canada, it gotta be like a new breed. Like you could have Scott Demore and Eric Young, but you could bring a
Josh
person
Alexander.
right. This one we got to say Speedball is from Canada.
Yep.
He could be your Pete Williams if y'all play it right.
Yep.
Um, I I don't know. I don't know who else is there from Canada, but if you go bring if this was a one night thing, then good nostalgia for TNA. If you're a true TNA fan, you knew what that meant. You know
Yep.
how much that meant.
Also, yeah, since you brought up PD, I should mention that Scott Demore actually did a Canadian destroyer. So
Hey, it would not be Team Canada without a Canadian destroyer. So.
Yeah.
Couldn't, yeah, it's about to say it's like it's almost synonymous with them, just as much as the. Oh, and yes, the hockey stick did come into play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much you got every staple of Team Canada involved in that match.
Yes.
Yeah, but and then speaking of matches, Ian, well, it was supposed to be a match, but yeah, didn't exactly happen that way. Yeah, because Leo Rush becoming the new X Division champion, taking down Chris Sabin, and I was wondering why the hell this match was so short. And then it was like, yeah, right when Sabin makes his entrance, Rush does like a handspring kick, and it literally blasted Sabin right in the temple. You know,
Well, he was wearing a jacket. He was wearing a jacket. Yeah, his ass was wearing a jacket.
Yep. Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, well that's why the whole segment was that short, because it was literally Sabin hops on the apron is like, and then Rush connected him right in the temple, and he was like sprawled out like on the floor for like a good couple minutes. And then Sabin shoves the doctor away, and then like Rush gets him again, like as like Sabin's telling the bell to ring. And then he does that little slide kick that he usually does to set up for the final hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Sabin kicked out the first one, but then Rush like eventually pinned him with the second one to get the timer.
Congratulations to the bad child. He's been on fire this year alone. Um, almost from busting his damn face at Wrestle Kingdom to the Super Juniors great match he had with Time Bomb and I think was it the Minion? Not the Minion, but I know it was a good match. And now here, not to mention the stuff he did MLW and CCW, so GCW, excuse me. So
Oh yeah.
congratulations to him. I'm just curious of is he signed with Impact or is he just there for a couple months?
I don't know.
Man, I did see him
Guessing.
wrestle against. I see him wrestle with Willie Mack and John uh, Henderson for the title shot for MOW. Um, Ironically, he did shit at the exact same time as Impact, but he's a freelance, so he can sign anywhere he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, now that we can mention Rush Kishida, locking horns again, just announced at Multiverse United in at the 2300 in Philly, we will have Leo Rush teaming up with Trey Miguel to take on Speedball and Time Bomb. And,
Ooh. Wait. Ain't the Fallout tonight? The Slamversary Fallout?
uh, um,
They
not that I
said,
know of, but if it won't be, then it'll definitely be on Thursday.
yeah, I think he's supposed to face Kushida in the Fallout. And now that Kushida is no one contender for that title, will they turn it into a title match?
Could be, or could be, or maybe they might save it up for Bound for Glory.
Or Victory Road, one of them two.
Or yeah,
Okay, oh God, please don't say it for Battle of Glory. Not
yeah,
for Glory, Fury. That's a WrestleMania. You can't
yeah.
no.
No, but they're giving it history to Kushida and Rush, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, I'm thinking of story wise, and there's a certain guy that just lost the belt last night, and he got some history of Leo Rush. I mean, some deep history of Leo Rush, and I think he deserved a damn shot at the damn X Division title. His name is Chris Bay.
Well, again, matter of fact, that perfect way to segue into this one because, yeah, yeah, that's right. New World Tag Team Champions. Yep, the subculture Mark Andrews / Morgan Webster in the four-way took down ABC, Brian Myers, and Moose, and Rich Swann and Sammy Callahan. But this one had some unexpected interference as the Rascals got involved and actually attacked the champions.
Uh, I did not. I know. I had nothing against Webster, especially Edwards. I love Edwards. I love Edwards to the fact that when Will left, Edwards took over. But them as Impact Tag Team Champions, uh, I'd rather see Sammy Callahan and fucking
Yep.
what's the name?
Which one? Sammy Callahan?
Yeah, because the history and they came back to team up with each other and stuff like that. I'm a history buff when it comes to wrestling. That's history. They fought over the X Division title. I didn't know how much they knew each other. Rick Swann when he was homeless, it was Sammy that invited him to live with him and get stuff together and stuff like that. That's a story. I mean, it can still happen now. Don't get me wrong. It can still happen, but I would have went with that one if they was gonna take the belt off of ABC.
I rather see Moose and Brian Mayers.
Oh God, no, God no.
No, he
Moose,
become a Triple Crown champion.
I get that. Well, Moose is Moose shit. Moose shit don't need tag team. Moose shit need heavyweight title. Moose shit need. You know what? In fact, has Moose ever been X Division champion?
Uh,
No,
Can you imagine Moose as X Division champion?
I mean he can be.
okay. I
If,
actually
Right.
did see it because, hey,
I
Moose
mean,
is an agile brother.
yes,
at the same time, your slogan is no limits.
No, yeah, not about weight limit. It's about no limit. Yeah.
Exactly. I'd rather see him as the X Division or the world champion than tag team. Moose shit cannot be tag team with nobody. No. This man pinned the man in front of his child. You can't tag him
Yep.
with no one that can pin somebody in front of their child. That's bullshit.
Yep.
That's one of the
Yeah,
greatest
why
cash in ever.
You goddamn right. We gonna celebrate that shit as long as Embrace the Thirst is going in the air. Moose shit is
Yep.
live and proud.
Yep.
Wakanda forever.
Yep. And yeah, speaking of family issues, yeah, that would take us to Eddie Edwards and Frankie Kazarian. Yeah. And
Mm.
yeah, and no surprise here, we had our Joey Styles moment of the night. Yeah, yeah, as Tracy Brooks Kazarian and Alicia Edwards got involved in a cat fight.
They
But
actually they actually called her Tracy Brooks Kazarian.
no,
Oh,
no, I only just called her with it.
oh,
Yeah,
don't do that to you. Cause I ain't watched that match. I ain't.
no, but no surprise here. Yeah, Kenny got involved, and Edwards would wind up winning with the Boston Knee Party. Hmm.
Kenny can't mind his damn business. Kenny.
Yeah, yeah,
You're not part of Honor no more.
yeah, yeah, that's what to
Hey,
say. And yeah, but then again, it's like, yeah, like Eddie and Kenny, they're inseparable.
all
Yeah,
of a sudden.
yeah. Let's see. Let's go next up. Oh, Tone, now you can have your smoke.
Ah, yes. Why you lied to us, Impact? You said it's gonna be history. You said this is gonna be the first time in Impact history. That means TNA. That's 20 years of history you talking. Why you lied to us and said that Trinity and Ferrazzi was gonna be the main event that's gonna close out the show, and then I wash my hands. I come in and I see that's next. I'm like, wait, did I miss the heavyweight title? Who won, Nick? Oh, I'm asking, like, did I miss the heavyweight title? They said no. That's the main event. I'm happy for Trinity. We all happy for Trinity, especially what it took balls to what her and Monet did, and they proved everybody that said, oh, they ain't gonna be shit wrong. I'm happy. I'm What I'm disappointed is you lied to us that's waiting for that moment. Can you imagine them closed out the show with Trinity as winning the title?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
sorry. I know we gonna talk about it next, but I don't give a shit about the lethal, the weapon, whatever the fuck coming back past the history that you just moved back to like semi main event. That don't do nothing for me. That's why I said last night, Hill, that when you said they're booking, I was like, well, yeah, it is questionable. That's the only thing I had question about their booking. Because they're like, we all know, like we always say this, from where they came from, when they was in the deep down to hell, they rose themselves up. But that's the one question I like. You advertise this on Twitter. You advertise this on your show. This is the main event. All right, and we get to the show. You gotta explain to me. Not if anybody feel like me. You gotta explain to us how you fucked up history. Something that has never been done in your history. Yes, y'all crowned a woman as the champion. We want to forget that, but it happened. But this has been history right here. The Knockouts title closed out a pay-per-view. Again, I'm happy for Trinity. I am, but that was a smack in the face. That's why I was waiting for the whole damn night, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. That's what I was waiting for the whole night of Slammiversary.
Yep. And I gotta say this too. Like this, if you think about it, this was this was two NXT drop the balls that WWE wound up having because I mean Virtuosa yet again showing why she is like become one of the fastest rising women's wrestlers on the planet. And even though she already has star status now, the fact that at like 25, 26, and they're still in her mid 20s, the fact that scarily she is going to get better. Yeah,
That girl is one of the
yeah,
best female technical wrestlers in the game today,
yeah.
bar none, bar none.
And like I said, scarily she's going to get better.
Right. I don't care, and come at me, come at me when I say that. She is. I didn't say she was the best. I said she's one of the best in the world technical wrestlers. And now I'm going up the ante, man or female, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world.
It-
And
it-
I've been saying that since she was in Ring of Honor.
yep,
And like you just said, she's gonna get better.
yeah,
And she was not that good in Ring of Honor, but she was good. She was good enough to got my attention. Then the NXT UK, which got dropped, WWE got dropped the ball, and this is the crazy part. They know they did,
yeah,
because Triple H wanted her. Keyword. We all know what happens when Triple H wants something. Vince say no, my show, bitch, and do that. But
and, and
but
here's the crazy thing is like, let me put it to, and I'll even one up what you just did. Imagine being in the top 5% of wrestlers just off of technical ability, presentation, um, match quality. Imagine somehow moving up to top 3%, or even if not the top 1%, then at least top 2%. That's Perazzo in a nutshell, because that is how good she is now, and then how much better she is going to be within the next couple. Hell, I won't even go years. I'll even say next couple of months,
I
because that's
I
And she's
think
amazing.
thick.
I tell you this, she's better than if you put the four horsewomen in one body, still better than them. She
And
had
And she's
she
thick.
she's a chick. I'm not gonna leave that. I leave that alone because that's
yeah,
Steve's woman. I'm gonna leave that
yeah.
alone.
But
But
also, let's give this to Trinity too, because one of
uh,
the
Hmm.
biggest knocks about her was, oh, could she wrestle outside of the WWE? She proved it in spades last night that yes, she could.
I'm gonna say this. I'm actually gonna give WWE credit because she got trained in WWE. She ain't going to no other school.
True.
She got trained in WWE. She was the fucking FCW Women's Champion. Nobody want to mention that, but she was. She was an FCW champion. That was NXT because she went to goddamn what's the name stores in the NWA champion now. Dancers and shit. But she's a great wrestler. It's just that, as you know, in WWE, it's more about character than wrestling. If you're a good wrestler, and I don't know, if you're a good character, they'll push you to the moon before you're a good wrestler. And we actually seeing that now, as we speak, because I don't want to change the subject, but we actually seeing that now when it comes to uh, um, um, LA Knight. This dude is we don't see him wrestle like we see him with Eli Drake. But all this dude says, he says his little catchphrase, and I'm not gonna get what Kevin Nash and them said. Or he knows that he admitted that. He said, "Yo, I grew up watching The Rock and Stone Cold. What y'all expect to happen?" To me, it's homage. But this dude, his character work is like WWE had no choice but to make a benefit, right? Palazzo, Trinity, all she did was bring her glow to Impact. So what?
Yeah.
So she already had that.
True.
Can she talk to Mike? She got better over the years, and now Oh, and look, it's surprised that she can wrestle. No, ain't no surprise. She just never had the opportunity.
Yep.
She wrestled against a man, Jao Vidal, one of the most entertaining match.
His ass.
That
Yeah.
was
It's like seeing your sister beat up a mailman. It's funny as shit.
Yeah.
on the side note, he got OnlyFans. But anyway, but yes, them two guys. Hey, oh, don't you drop that damn phone! Oh, stop that shit!
Yeah, man, say you just made him. You just made him react worse than Kent gonna reacted after Ricky Starks won the Cup. But that's no story, no time. We'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, I can't wait for that shit. But anyway, back I was saying, yeah, I see Jao. Yeah, I see Jao.
I'm sorry. The Joe face is so classic right now. I had to do
I'm
something.
I'm sorry. 'Cause you know what? I want us to let's hurry up on it because
Yeah. All right. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I might be down here in Florida, but I'm gonna make sure I watch Wolfpack wrestling to see
Ooh,
to see R Star and Ja get poor brother DK.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. In the main event, Alex Shelley, yeah, defeated Nick. Yeah. Damn. I was about to say Nick Aldis. Yeah. I was about to say.
Magnus, you gonna say Magnus? Go ahead. You gonna say
No,
Don't you
Magnus.
dare
actually, I
call
was gonna say
Magnus.
something worse. I was getting ready to say Nick Khan, but anyway,
Ooh,
yeah,
blasphemy.
yeah, yeah. He beat Nick Aldis to prevent the golden sweep, and then of course afterwards, yeah, the walking weapon Josh Alexander came back and yeah, made no secrets about it. He coming back for the title. He never lost.
My thing. Only thing about that is the smart move is to put the belt right back on him.
Mm,
Because the only reason I say put the belt right back on, I get Alex Shelley is one of the originals. As you know, he was on the first Slammiversary. I get that. The
Shout
man
out
left.
Paparazzi Productions.
Shout out to Papa Ross.
Oh yes.
Um, I understand that he even quit wrestling for a couple. He came back because the passion came back to him. He missed it. I understand that. But the walking weapon, when he was champion, gave us some good fucking matches.
Mhm.
Oh my God, yes. And
Good. And whoever don't watch Impact, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, go look him up. Go look up his title matches. Go look at the title match he had with Eric Young when they gave homage to the history of Impact Wrestling. Go look at the match when he won the title against was it against Moose.
Yep.
Go look at the match he had against Christian before the Moose shit. Go look at this man. When he was X Division champion. Go look at those matches.
Yep.
oh my God, exhibition
Honestly, he is
title, tag team,
crown.
triple crown champion. I think he might go down one of the greatest triple crown champions of all time in
Yeah.
Impact Wrestling.
It's fucked up because if you think about it, I think Brandy Rose was telling the truth in that promo. She said we really wanted Josh Alexander. We didn't want you to eat the pig. I think that's the truth.
Mhm.
Josh Alexander is the truth.
If okay, let's do a little what if he would have with AEW, I think he would be a champion, not MJF.
Mm.
I'll put it to you like this. Because this is Josh Alexander we talking about. I don't give a damn what belt he got. He's gonna elevate it.
Yep.
If you would give him the TNT title after the bullshit they did with it, he would elevate it back to where it was.
Yeah.
If you give him the international title, doing what the great job that Orange Cassidy's doing, except for that bullshit last night, he would elevate that belt.
Yeah.
Hell, you give him the
Reform the
FT.
North.
If you give him the FTW title, they would make it. They would change it from Renegade to an actual legal title. How Josh Alexander would have done with that title. Josh Alexander. Who says this? It's not. It's not that the belt makes you. It's about the man that makes the belt. Josh Alexander is the definition of that sentence.
Yep.
Point blank. Period. Don't you can't argue. No one can argue with that if you watch Impact. Hell, if you watch when they was the North, you know,
Yep.
Oh
they was the
yes.
longest
Yeah.
reigning tag team
Yeah.
champion. Come on, man. That dude, he takes wrestling like who. I don't
Yeah,
want to say it. I don't want to say it because I know it might get some backlash. But the only person I know that had that kind of passion for wrestling, his
Bret
son
Hart,
was at, his son was at his son was at
Chris
Cliff.
Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
yep.
I
Oh,
see
that's
him.
right. David was in it, or yeah,
I
yeah,
said, oh,
that's
little,
right.
little,
David
little
was
Chris Benoit.
involved.
I know, but you know how people is if they
Man, fuck him.
this is cancel culture, and one thing I don't want us to be is just part of that list. But
Shit, they can eat my ass. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
he said it. He said it.
Cancel culture. Shit, y'all ain't canceled the baby. There, my point is. But yeah, the walking weapon, Alexander's back, and it raised a lot of questions like, what's next for old boy? So,
Yep.
is he next in line for the championship, or they
Yeah,
building up for the title towards Bound for Glory? Because that's where the
yeah.
big payoff for him.
And by the way, also one other Impact announcement. Yeah, yeah. As if August 27th wasn't giving us enough wrestling, yeah, right after you watch All Out in the afternoon, then you could go right over to Impact Plus. Yeah, or you could like side watch it while you watch our show. Yeah, then we could get yeah, there'll be emergence and confirmed for this on the Impact Plus will be Impact World Champion Sonata, opponent yet to be determined.
So Sonata's not going to be at all in,
Yeah,
which I mean, good for him. Um, he rather work with TNA. Now, if he get a TNA opponent, Nick Aldis.
oh wow. Yeah,
That would be good. And I'm worried. Well, by that time, the G1 should be over by then.
yeah,
So,
Yeah,
nah, it'll be over by then.
that's what I'm saying. You remember what I just said about Sonata in the G1? He
Yep,
got he got to have a good damn outcome. He got to look strong
yep.
because the title rank so far, his title defenses was against
Yeah, you put Sonata versus Aldis. Yeah, that'll definitely raise the
right. So
his quality of championship matches.
bro, and the thing is, Sonata's that damn good. We all know this.
mhm.
We know this. Like yo, you was trained by the great Muda, so goddamn it, you know how good you is, goddamn it. And they got pulled into that straight. I don't know. It's always someone's first title reign that is in New Japan. It's always like Okada's first title reign was not that good either. You know, so maybe they try and test the waters with him, but that's why they couldn't. The reason I'm saying that because they ain't do this third generation shit in a long time. This Three Musketeer shit in a long time. Why y'all wait till Sonata shit and do the Three Musketeers?
It's been a while. Like, plus, Sanada's already been successful. He's looking for a brand new blood to take over the pretty much the spot. So, Sanada's already made man. He was in what Noah Impact Wrestling as an X Division champion. Nowadays, he played Lij, former tag team champion, 6-man tag team champion, and work his way up. So I see why they want to put him as the three musketeers with the other guys.
That's why I said. That's why I said earlier in the G1. Those are three matches I'm looking for Sonata, the Musketeer matches. And if he goes defend the title and emerges in the Impact show, let it be Nick Aldis. If not Nick Aldis, it's Jonathan Gresham.
Oh God, if we see an upset, then we gonna look at New Japan like, what the hell going on?
Oh no, I'm gonna congratulate New Japan because that would make Jonathan Gresham the second black champion ever in New Japan, and
Yep, since
the first world champion in New Japan.
yeah, and that's the first one was Bob Sapp,
Mm-hmm.
and if that happened, then second will be Jonathan Gresham. If that happens,
Yep. Yeah.
I'll be happy with that.
And while we're keeping things international, now this one I won't go through the entire card, but I'm just gonna go through the three main matches on this one. Yeah, of course, Triple Mania 31's last night in Tijuana. And like I said, I'm only just gonna go through the three main matches. So first of all, yeah, damn, I gotta say this one. In the ambulance match, QT Marshall actually defeated Kenta. And of course, we should mention Aaron Solo was a big reason why.
Yeah. He was hardcore. This is not the AEW QT Marshall you know. This was the bloody violent QT Marshall we seen. Penta was going back to his old ways, rocking the white and gold. Half mask was torn all bloody. It was violent. It was a brutal ass match. And with that stat, I put that motherfucker the top 10 best match of the year. Cause that shit was off the goddamn chain. And plus, I ain't expect Critico that hard. And Penta, you know what it is. And plus,
Mm,
Triple A or Triple Mania, someone will get the ass beat, bloody up. We
mm,
got mascot. Don get attacked by a fan. I mean, you know what it is. People, come on, it's Triple A.
yeah,
I'm just looking at the time
yeah.
and the date that we just heard Hill say that QT Marshall had a top 10 match of the year.
Yeah, cause you never expect him like that. Cause
That's
like,
not,
dude, he
you not understand the historic moment we just got.
Yep,
That Hill on this show, not me, not you, Reese. Hill said it first.
yep.
T. Marshall got a top 10 match of the year so far.
And let me tell you, folks,
We don't
that
say that.
don't happen often.
No, we don't give QT Marshall that type of shine.
But in this case, he earned it because I was like, hell, because QT, I was like, I was expecting. Oh yeah, even though like I did say, Solo did come in and interfere for a little bit,
Well, you
but
know what? Now let me say that. Let me say this for that. This is why I gotta tell people when it's a no disqualification match,
yeah,
expect it. So that's not like complaining that he couldn't do it by himself. It's no disqualification.
yep.
It was a like a regular 1-on-1
But I
match.
was saying for the part that where he did wrestle on his own though, I was like, all right, QT, it's like you handling that work. So
Ah,
yeah,
shit.
all the like I do have to say I was a little surprised that at least Phoenix, unless Ray's hurt again, but I was like, or unless he done got into some trouble somehow behind the scenes. But I was a little surprised Ray ain't show up. But
I'm surprised he didn't show up.
That's a good question. Like why didn't Ray show up or what's going on? Because I know they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing against AAA.
yeah,
Like I was
Schedule.
like it's one thing I was surprised about AAA. I don't think this is one of the matches we're gonna talk about, but the fact Roosh was there.
I
oh
seen
no,
that.
no, that oh no, I'm definitely actually I was
Okay,
getting ready to
so
get to that one now.
so so the reason why I brought that up because if you are if you are like one of us and know your shit, do y'all know the rivalry between Roosh and LA Park?
Oh well, dude, yeah, if we didn't, we saw all of it last night because
Yes.
yeah,
Like, so who the fuck
them
booked that
two
match?
spent more time attacking each other. And keep in mind, everybody, Roosh and LA Park were supposed to be partners in
Mm-hmm.
their match last night. Them two spent more time attacking each other than they did Psycho Clown and Sammy. Oh, by the way, speaking of yeah, well, this whole match was more partners attacking each other than going after the opponents. But yeah, Roosh and LA Park though, I mean, at one point this man actually took a box that had bottles of wine in it and smashed LA Park right in the face.
They
Seen it.
don't they don't like each other. Who the fuck booked that shit?
Hmm.
That's that's some drunk Billy E creative going on there.
Yeah,
So
No, it's a tournament. Like,
they're rivalidades, which
okay. So
yeah, think
I understand it. I thought I like what the fuck? Who did this?
it's like a blind tag team tournament.
Oh Lord. Don't tell me AEW stole that from AAA.
They might have, and it's,
I
but
I mean, it's Tony Khan speaking.
Okay.
yeah, and actually, yeah, actually, get rid of Valadalis is actually it's actually um people with AAA because yeah, because I know they have done these matches once before.
It's been done before a long time ago in WCW when they put people together for the Battle Bowl, and
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
battle.
and the team that wins go into the Battle Bowl, Battle Royal, stuff like shit like that. But I just didn't get it. I didn't know it was that. But I was like, who the fuck booked Bruce against LA Park? They don't like each other. That's like saying that's like saying God and the devil.
I thought you said me and Dark Kemp teaming up.
No, no, that will never happen.
yeah, but
Ever,
yeah,
ever.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, because it's called I had to remember the damn term for it. Yeah, it's Perea and Creabel. Yeah,
Mm.
which is basically in Lucha Libre, if yeah, it basically have tag team matches, but the teams are composed of rivals against each other, and that's what the whole thing was supposed to be. And unfortunately, this case it didn't work out so well. So much so that now at the what's the final date? The August 12th Triple A in Mexico City, that this is now a four-way match. Yeah, because Roosh wound up pinning Psycho Clown at the same time. Adonis pinned LA Park. So because it is ending in a double pin, now because what was supposed to happen was the team that lost was supposed to face each other in a Lucha de Apuesta match. But since it was a double pin, now it's a four-way Lucha de Apuesta match.
Oh, and if anybody want to know, Adonis is the brother of Corey Graves.
Yep.
And you really want to get to it, this motherfucker had the nerve or the balls or the bravery, however you want to say it, to wear a make America Great Again hat down in Mexico.
He did, and the
And it
first
was
time we
American
seen it.
Life.
So so he was really putting his heel shit like he was doing some heel shit down there.
Yep.
It is one more thing I want to talk about. 'Cause I think that if I'm not mistaken, your last match we were talking about Kenny and
Yeah,
Hell,
Vikingo.
okay. So before you talk about that, why the fuck is Vampiro in a match?
I think it was a
Uh,
6-man tag match against
oh yeah,
the Gangster Clowns. I forgot the name of it, but
yeah. La Rebellion and Pagano. Yeah.
So the reason why I say this
Hey,
is why I think the reason why I say that because he's going against the team that he managed in the NWA.
mm,
The tag
ah,
team champions of the NWA was on the
yep.
opposite side. You
Yeah.
look like you look like your opponents.
Mhm. Yeah, but actually, yeah, they did give a little backstory to this one because apparently somebody had been attacking Pagano for like weeks, and allegedly people were suspecting Vampiro. So that was the purpose of the six-man tag. But yeah, instead it wound up being Torus and the returning Tejano.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
mhm.
Yeah, I'm not.
yeah. So the Los Mercenarios are back.
Bro. I'm so far behind when it comes to triple A because I
Yeah,
don't have it on TV no more. So I gotta watch it on YouTube or try to find it. Again, if it's a wrestling ring, I watch it. So uh, when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, wait. Vampiro managed those motherfuckers in NWA. Why is he? What the
Oh, good segue. A little bit segue. We're going right back to Triple A. EC3 had dropped the North America title to get a shot against Tyrus for the NWA Championship for NWA 75. I want to see that, but
There's a story with that. Not besides what we all know about the TNA Impact shit. But have you looked at EC3?
yes,
He
Yep.
looks like poor Orndorff.
Yeah,
On
I
the
especially
know.
arm.
that arm. Yeah.
Yeah. And wasn't it Tyrus that helped him be the national heavyweight champion, or they was tagged up or something like that?
And
Yeah. Or yeah, or like Tyrus was the one that no, because Tyrus was the one who backstabbed him when EC3 finally lost.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
with,
to
with Matt
Matt
Hardy.
Hardy.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, they want to
Yep.
go that. They want to go that route. They could definitely go that route. But I just don't see three as an NWA champion.
Man, hey, we may
I
see
mean,
it.
don't get me wrong. I think a lot of us didn't see Tyrus as a fucking NWA champion, but he is. So
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't see EC3 as NWA champion. But he did a good job as TNA champion, in my view.
Yep.
So I mean, he can control his narrative and become the NWA champion.
See what you did there, too.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah. Yeah, we always got to have a CYN reference at some point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
anyway, getting back to of course, the main event, El Hijo de Vikingo and Kenny Omega. And of course, yeah, before the match even gets started, who decided to rear his ugly head but Don Callis? Yeah, but Conan was like, "Oh no, you don't. Nah, yo ass. Yeah, you heading back north." Yeah,
Oh god.
and Dagley did stay 1-on-1, and yeah, that was the only time Don Callis's presence was made felt in this match. And,
Oh, what he did his job though.
mm,
Let's let King know I'm here. I'm gonna make your life live in hell. Probably we go well. I'm just going by story base. Probably
yep,
got Kenny off his game. Like
mm,
hell, Don can come out anywhere now.
yep,
And shit. So, oh no, not even Don. If Don's here, Takesha's here. They
yep,
go, you know. So, but the match again, classic. You know,
mm,
that dude, Elvan Michael.
yeah.
I don't know why I can't say this. Viking, fuck it. I'm American, damn it. Viking.
That's a new
Oh,
T-shirt.
but that dude, man, I'm like every highlight I see of that dude, he's doing something new.
Yep,
And I don't think a lot of people think he's gonna win. Like they thought they were gonna put the belt right back on Kenny.
mm,
Like Kenny, like nah. Now
yep,
it's no question about it. He's your champion. He beat me. He's your champion. There you
yep,
go.
yeah. And it was like, yeah, yeah, when you bring up that, oh yeah, Kenny was like, yeah, 15-0 or something like that in mega title matches. So it's like, yeah, yeah, they get that
Yeah.
G1 flavor. It's like, bring it up a streak again, and then, yep, it's gonna wind up. But yeah, that was nice to see. And actually, it took me a while to figure out, like, because I kept seeing Vikingo hug this one woman, and then I was like, oh, that's yeah, that's Pena's widow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one who owned Triple A.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you remember the more famous one when Phoenix did that suicide dive and he crossed the whole audience, he kicked her in the face
so,
while she's holding the urn.
yep,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She makes sure she stays in the front. She don't care about all that.
mm,
She
So
must be one powerful woman because every time I see her like that, she must be really important. Then I look like that's
Yeah,
gotta be a wife. But I would love to see her though.
yeah, and yeah, I had to say like Vikingo, yeah, just yep, sensational as always. It is like man, sometimes sometimes you like wow when you're watching is like you wonder how well of a body control do you really and that's one thing like you think when you're like practicing these moves in lucha libre especially is like to control your body the way he does and even like early in the match like he was going for a springboard but because of the humidity outside like the ropes are slick but yeah he managed to maintain his balance it just like managed to regroup and pull the move off. Yeah, actually, probably could have taken a lesson in that and Money in the Bank, but that's no story, no time.
oh
But
god, we
yeah,
need
I was,
we need to do an episode on our favorite fucking botches.
yeah,
oh God,
but yeah, it was nice to see like after the event, like the entire locker room came out. Um, yeah, and just gave like Vikingos step and even yeah, even Kenny, even though at one point he kind of put on Vikingos put on his Buffalo Hell headdress like at the beginning, but then like afterwards, even he like was like, yeah, you beat me straight, man. So congratulations, carry it on, and yeah, I think that was like the perfect image to end Triple Mania is having Vikingo now be solidified as that as their number one man.
Yeah, I mean he been putting that work in, man. So like going, like I said, this dude was doing some great matches in GCW with Gringo Loco.
oh yeah,
The matches he did in AEW, AEW, hell, the match he had with Kenny in AEW, the match he had Ring of Honor against Commando. This dude, he's putting in work, bro, and now he is solidified. Like, yo, I finally beat the champion that never lost the belt. You won't say that. Oh, I'm just a paper champion. No, you can't say that. He beat him. He beat him.
straight up.
So
Main event.
straight up, no interference, 1-on-1, no, they focus. So now the thing is, now he did all that work. He put his blueprint on his. I'm sorry, his thumbprint on that title. What you gonna do with him next? My thing is this.
Next,
The next thing he could do. Oh, my bad. But the next thing he could do is he already went to some of these other promotions. Treat that belt like a world title. Like if he's not working in Mexico, have him not defend the title, but show that I'm the champion for Mexico. This is what you come to Mexico. Hell, I know with New Japan is with CMLL, but Noah, he can go to Noah. I think Noah do got a work relationship with Triple A.
yeah, because we see Gringo local wrestling Noah before. Super Ninja, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see that happening. Um, I do want to see him go back to not Triple AEW to go for that international title.
Oh, I would love him or a Cassidy match.
Um,
I could love that.
yeah, I'll love to see him go for the AEW championship, take the title to somebody. But
You know what? That'd be a funny ass match. Cause I don't think MJF would know what to do. I could imagine a promo by MJF that would just set that shit off. He would say that's one thing I would give him credit for. MJF know how to set it off, and it takes the right person to bounce off of like an Adam Cole, Ricky Starks. Hell, even Brian Dance, came back on him. it's gonna be. And I can see right now. He gonna say something. I don't know how good Vikings English is, but if you don't have to say nothing in English, just say it in Spanish. That will piss me off. The CF off. You don't know what he said. That's so sad off. So I will love it, but then again, I don't want him to lose.
I mean, we did see him take an L to Kenny Omega
But
last year.
that was to set up the match. That was to set up the match for Triple Mania. Like they all right. He got the belt from Kenny.
Yep.
Then you got the one on one with Kenny, but Kenny beat you, so Kenny earned his title rematch or title
Yep.
match back. And now the title's on the line. Now you got to face the original champion. If you beat him, they can't say shit. You know.
Yep.
So that's what that was set up for. But he haven't taken a loss since. He haven't taken a loss after
Nah,
Mhm.
but somebody Triple H might take it, and I'm thinking
But who?
either Ray Phoenix. Um, I'm trying to think somebody else. Can't be Rouge.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
If Ray Phoenix and him go at it, you remember how Will Ospreay and Ricochet pissed off the wrestling world,
Yep.
or
Yeah, grumpy old
Phoenix
man.
and Phoenix and Riker will piss off. Oh God!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! My phone about to die.
Yeah.
So, show. If I hop back on, I hop back on. If I don't, I'll talk to you later.
All right. All right, Tone.
All right.
All right. Take care, brother. All right. Ooh. All right. Let's see. And all right. Oh, so that just covered that. But I gotta talk about and now. Unfortunately, I didn't watch Collision last night, but I did hear about first of all that the 2 out of 3 for the tag team titles.
Oh my God, I've seen a lot of tag team championship match. But that one, if like it was like over 60 minutes, it felt like an Iron Man tag team title. That's what it felt like. Because what they did was they tell a good story. And I could easily compare that match to the Briscoe brothers. The Briscoe brothers versus
Oh
FTR.
yeah. Oh yeah. When they went to their 2 out of 3 in.
And the chemistry is right there. Jay White and Juice Robinson, even though they're not a real tag team, but the way they work together, they made it believable. And that's one thing I would give them credit. There were so many great moments in that match. Even when they wrestle each other outside the damn ring into the crowd,
Mhm.
and who was Cash? Not Cash or Dax with a flip over the rail, the guardrail with Jay White, and the referee had to go in and check them to see if they all right.
Mhm.
Next you know, the match went back on and continued the whole fight. And they pretty much like teased it a little bit because the whole band thing.
Yep.
But other than that, man, I thought, swear to God, I thought the Bullet Club Gold would walk away with the gold, but they pull out a big match. They pull out a big win, and I put them match of the year as well.
Yep.
And they did so
And
great.
the ranked 7-star FTR from Milton.
Yeah, like and oh, my favorite moment. It was like a good callback to a Takeover Toronto or Vancouver Takeover when and FTR gave him a double sharpshooter
Yep.
and give the JY and Juice Robinson the way they hold each other's hands and try to make sure they won't tap out.
Yeah.
It reminded me so much of NXT Vancouver when they did the same thing with DIY with their
Yeah.
submission. So it was a good callback.
And I had to say this, like, yeah, I would say that they also did something smart by making sure Jay didn't take either loss in that one. But hmm,
Yeah,
yeah, that was actually good. Oh, actually, you were right the first time. It was Toronto.
yeah,
Yeah, because that was the with Nakamura and Joe for the title, right?
yes. The rematch, yes.
Yeah, yeah, and Asuka and Mickey James. Yeah. All right. Um, Yeah, but I'd say that was pretty good. But then we also had the Owen Hart Cup. But yeah, I want to specifically talk about the men's Owen Hart because I kind of was being tongue in cheek about this with saying Ricky Starks that we might have a little bit of art imitating life because for anybody who might have saw like that little thing on Fight for like there's like a little made up storyline on Fight Forever where Nick Jackson was telling Ricky Starks not to trust CM Punk and whatnot. Yeah. But I was like, man, I could imagine what if this comes true and like somebody did something. Yeah, if somebody did something behind the other guy's back or whatever. But while most likely I would have expected maybe Punk would have did it. I was like, man, Ricky actually executed the heel tactics during the Gold Cup. Mm,
It it was unexpected, and Ricky Star did have a look in his eyes last week, but for this week he really want that opportunity,
yeah,
and it was a one hell of a good match. I thought CM Punk would have win,
yeah,
but when Ricky Star had a hold of ropes for that roll up, I was not mad, and I feel like CM Punk got him over to get that dub.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But then, like after that, though, yeah, yeah, I had to talk about the massive part that happened. How you gonna have? And not only that, rips the cup right out of Jushin Thunder Liger's hands and just like blows right past him.
That that was some heel shit. Like you just thought like come out all polite and shit, come to the cup, and he just walked past by the belt. I can't believe it's the title. Walked by, snatch out, use your thumb Liger hand, and Liger like look around like what the hell's going on? He got the look in his face. Well, he wearing a mask, but he got that facial reaction, not facial expression. He got an expression like a body language, kind of like, damn, what the hell's happened? But I feel like we start seeing the it's my time attitude
Mm,
because I don't think he would turn heel, but he got to do what need to be done to get that dub because he took an L to Jay White. He took an L to certain
two else,
people.
Jay White.
Yeah, and like I'm not losing no more. This is my moment. And he feel like CM Punk was in his way, and he do gotta do to get that win. And I'm not mad at it. And plus, I'm a big, huge CM Punk fan. But I understand what CM Punk purpose because he could have gone his way and say he deserved that cup. But for him to give that Ricky Start, and for Ricky Start to walk away with that win with a heel move, it's a good look. And it made him look strong. So it made me wonder what's next for him because after this, I can see him moving back up for the title.
And and then shock, well, a shock to me anyway. Yep, Tone would have probably been dancing if he wasn't on the road. But yeah, Will Nightingale upsetting Ruby so twice Ruby was the bridesmaid, but not the bride.
I'm happy for Willow. I'm so happy for her because she had a great year to be honest. Great street fight, winning the New Japan Strong Openweight Women title. Now you won the biggest tournament, the Owen Hart Memorial Cup. I can
And
see
that's not to
big.
mention she's also got a potential ROH Women's Championship match because she did beat Athena.
That's true. So I don't know. It's gonna be well. It could be in Death Before Dishonor. I can see it competing for that one.
Yep.
So I can see her win the title.
Yep. And speaking of one, and actually, you know what? That's actually coming up this week, isn't it?
Look at the 20.
That's Friday.
Shit.
Oh, actually, you know what? It is going to be there. So yeah, actually, it's coming up this Friday. And by the way, we do have like it actually all championship matches confirmed that yeah, of course we got Claudio Castagnoli, but we're not going to know who his opponent's going to be because of course
Mark.
originally it was supposed to be Eddie Kingston, but that didn't happen. But now Mark Briscoe going to be out with a knee surgery, so now oh, we'll find out this coming Wednesday at Blood and Guts who Claudio's new opponent's going to be. Let's see. And then we got Samoa Joe defending the television title against Departed Peacock, Dalton Castle, Athena defending the women's championship against Willow, and for the pure title, Katsuyori Shibata will defend against Dancing Danny Garcia.
Yeah. Well, that's be a very strong peer review. I can't wait to see that one. I can't wait to see the him compete for the pure title. And not only that, his streak of not touching the rope still continue. So I'm really gonna see how far he gonna do it. Um, not only that, I'm
But
just
yeah,
ooh,
but then let's go, of course, Wednesday night. Yeah, we know it. Blood and Guts. And of course, the Golden Elite. Yeah,
I ain't gonna
returns.
I ain't gonna lie. I fall asleep. I missed the AEW, but luckily I got the Sling DVR, so
Yep.
I went back and watched it. And I look on Pro Wrestling Tees. I see like, there's a Gold Elite, and oh, I know who's coming back. So I'll continue watching it, and sure enough, it was old boy Kota Ibushi, but he didn't show up because he got lost in the airport. But
Allegedly.
yeah, that's embarrassing. But what didn't dawn on me was AEW is in a relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Mm.
So I'm trying to figure how that going to work. And is Kota Ibushi, if AEW worked for New Japan with All In, All Out, is Kota Ibushi still gonna have beef with them? Or New Japan would have beef with Kota? Because all the shit that happened last year,
Yeah.
I don't think they would forgive him for that
That,
shit.
yeah, that did cross my mind a little bit because, yeah, those was pretty hurtful things that he said and he had revealed. And
Yeah, and
yeah, I was about to say, like, hopefully, maybe somewhere along the lines they probably reached a compromise or something like that. But let's also look at the other side of things. Yeah, how about Pac now being their fifth man for Blackpool Combat Club?
yeah, that's a surprising return for Pac because we haven't heard Pac since they lose the trio tag team title and the international title.
Yep.
And also that raised another question: is he part of the Death Triangle?
I'm guessing not anymore.
He could come back, but that'd
Bro.
be one hell of a question. And plus, is he be the one to go after the international title after the Blood and Guts? So it's just it's so many questions to ask after the Blood and Guts because we know this match is gonna be violent.
Yeah, and then you think also all the personal history that hell, even dating back to when AEW began between Pac and Kenny.
Mm,
Yeah, 'cause remember they had the first draw in AEW history, if I remember correctly. Um, and then not to mention on Alliance sites, remember Pac, of course, had a good history with the William Regal. So,
oh yeah, that's
so since that he wanted to join Blackpool because and don't think he ran into Mox at NXT. I was trying, yeah, because he was mostly after NXT. He was mostly in the cruiserweight division, but
Yeah, I have.
yeah. So you know, you definitely got past some past with all of that.
Yeah, got some deep history. I'll say that. And this will be really good. I would say this gonna be a really good Blood and Guts. I can't wait to see it this upcoming Wednesday. That's gonna be a real banger. I do expect some surprise from everybody.
Yep.
Um, and
Um.
I do expect the Young Bucks use their special Jordans as a weapons, either a thumbtack or barbed wire explosions. Once again,
On a, you know, there's gonna be some kind of craziness in that match because girl, the Bucks can't go like yeah, they can't go like a match without it.
mm, that's true. That's definitely true.
Uh, let's see. In a second, I'm just trying to see. I doubt they have like anything else going on for this weekend, but let's see real quick. Oh, that's right. Also, we got the finals for the blind eliminator because
Yes.
yeah, we got better than you, baby, versus
Daniel
yeah,
Garcia
versus
and Sammy Guevara.
I was gonna call him the G unit, but I was thinking better of it. Yeah,
But oh god. Uh,
yeah, Garcia Guevara.
oh yeah, Garcia, Guevara, the G. Got it.
Yeah. Hey, buddy,
Ah,
Tony, you wind up using that one? Send checks to me, please. Care of the
ah,
bracelets.
mm,
Oh yeah, and also we got oh yeah, then we got Jungle Boy and Hook for finally meeting for the yeah, so it's gonna it's still gonna be a non-title match.
I thought it was for the FTW Championship.
Let me see. It might be.
'Cause I seen the graphic says for the FTW Championship.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah, it will be for the title.
I do expect a new champion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, wait a minute though. I didn't think of something else though. Can you imagine if Taz gets up from that broadcast table and he chokes Jungle Boy out?
I can s- I can see that happening,
Mm.
but I think we could see. I see somebody surprising come out. I see Jungle Boy would get some help from somebody because I don't think he
Yeah.
could be hooked by himself unless they
Oh no.
pull some heat wave trick. Oh, either heat wave or living dangerously when Taz and Bam Bam went through the ring together.
Yep.
Yeah, if they go for that route, great callback.
Yeah.
But I doubt it if they do that. But I do
Oh,
expect surprise.
I think I know who would be the perfect person too.
Shane Douglas.
Not that perfect.
No.
Hold on, where we go? No, I'd say Jake Hager.
Yeah, because I remember he said, if you can't make the decision, then I go somewhere else, and I can see Jake. Oh yeah, Jake Hager and Hook did fight each other.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Plus, like I say, he ain't doing nothing right now. So it's like have him. Yeah, have. Hey, you can work a little spot where Hager's teaching Jungle Boy how to like fight or whatever. And then, oh Lord! But then, actually, I can imagine a promo between Hager and Jungle Boy.
Ooh, that'd be a cringe worthy one who's afraid to talk, who can't talk. That'd be a that'd be one hell of a promo to cut.
Yeah,
But Jake Hager, I think he could talk.
yeah,
But it'll be an interesting dude. Will be like an old school bodyguard slash partner.
yeah, yeah.
But I can see that.
Yeah. Ah, anything else we could talk about? Oh, Dark
Ooh,
Side.
yes. That episode, on Dada Street. I can't say that episode was not the strongest,
Yeah,
but it was okay because I feel like that story could tell a lot more. But I can't say it was my favorite because I thought they're going to do a little deep more of the character, but all they talk about drugs, him be a street fighter, and they talk about the character a little bit,
yeah.
and then he become lost. Well, he gained some weight, but he lost some weight, and then of course we see the accident. Um,
You know,
it
it's
could,
one thing I wish they really would. Although they probably had to get permission to talk about this one. I actually know they couldn't even do that if we wanted to because, like, it's a Piper passed away. But I remember there was this show, and it was about it was like yeah, it was about like celebrities like connecting with somebody who like passed away, celebrity medium or something like that. But
mhm.
it was about like celebrities who had people from their past who died, and they were like getting in contact with. They had this medium help them get in contact with them, and I remembered Piper actually at one point actually talking about Adrian Adonis and his passing away and stuff, and yeah, and I would remember like, man, if Roddy was still alive, he would have probably been great for that dark side because I didn't realize it till like well after that, but I didn't know that him and Adonis were actually great friends.
Yeah, I feel like they cut a lot. They I feel they cut a lot of parts out, but one thing I do notice that Vince McMahon really loved characters,
Yes.
and you took a brawler. The first time I'm seeing he's a street brawler. He's a street fighter. Something we see like Ridge Hollins in NXT UK.
Yep.
That's kind of remind me of him. And you turn him into a flamboyant, wrestler. Um, it it didn't work back then because the fans kind of unease, but compared to the character wrestlers who portray as gay characters, they accept who actually is gay in real life becomes successful. Um, if you look at Goldust, one of the most popular characters in the '90s, he's successful in winning titles. Hell, he won titles in WCW. It was Dustin,
Yep.
but in Goldust, he was more popular because of the character, and plus certain wrestlers help out the characters like Sabio Vega. Um, he guided him a little bit, gave us some pointers in the middle of the ring. And then if you look at the other Libre wrestlers in Mexico, exotic those, like Diva Savage, JC Ventura,
Mhm.
Mamba, of course the late great legendary Pastor Cristal. All these wrestlers who live in that lifestyle, they become great champions and great wrestlers. Then you got Maximo, who is a straight guy portrayed as a gay wrestler. He
Mhm.
becomes successful. So all the characters portrayed, they did it respectfully.
Mhm.
Unlike like WWE, if you look at Ruthless Aggression era,
Mhm.
Rico, who was a interesting character, but he won the crowds over with the style, and him and Charlie Haas become the WWE tag team champion for the SmackDown brand.
Mhm.
Um, if we talking about distasteful,
Mhm.
or Leon Jordan,
Yep.
TNA, that was trash,
Yeah.
and there's no way in hell to defend that shit.
Yeah. And then if we talked about entertaining and or entertaining on TV, but then distasteful in real life. Yeah, hey, you know who I got to bring up? Our
Velveteen
good
Dream.
buddy Patrick. Yeah, folks. Yeah. And
Man,
it's like it's the sad part is that if he wasn't involved in any of that, yeah, I dare anybody to say that dude wasn't. I'll say Intercontinental Champion at lowest.
I,
Because because he could have at least been one of the two. I don't know if they would have had him be the WWE champ. Maybe I would have even said the Universal if they didn't feel comfortable putting the WWE title on him.
he, to me, if he didn't have much trouble, he will be a more fitting for the Intercontinental Champion. I could see him holding on to that classic white title before
No,
they
no, he
changed.
would have made it a purple title.
Damn, that would be one hell of a title. I would have had that title hanging to my wall.
See,
I
I knew as soon as I said that, it's like, yeah, man, I want that title. Yeah.
I swear to God, I would have had that title hung up because I'm a huge fan of Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, although I was ain't gonna lie though, Dream would have definitely turned that title out though.
And the replica sales, and oh my God!
Yep.
But to me, he would have been Mr. Money in the Bank, and he would have cashed in on. The WWE Championship will be good, but the Universal title will be better because I think he will fit for that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, actually, you know what? Now that you mention that, well, I'm just gonna make you buy shit left or right tonight. How I'm feeling. Yeah, could you imagine it? Yeah, he would have turned the briefcase purple. Yeah, and
Purple
then of course,
briefcase.
yeah, then a purple Universal title. Even a purple WWE title.
I don't know if they go that far, but the Universal title, I can't see it. But since it was turned blue,
Yeah,
that's good enough right there as is. But
yeah,
the Purple Intercontinental Championship, he would bring that back. It would be like more the Ultimate Warrior,
yeah,
that type of thing. But yeah, Velveteen Dream. What if? Should have? But
yeah. But then yeah, but then if just gonna give a word of warning for this week's episode. Folks, if you do not have a strong stomach, you may not want to watch this week's Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Abdullah the Butcher. Oh boy. I don't know why I
Yeah.
said that.
And folks, y'all know how we usually make jokes about John Moxley bleeding like early and stuff, and even like Ric Flair punched himself early in the head. Yeah. If y'all have ever seen an Abdullah the Butcher match, especially the ones he had down in Puerto Rico, there is a reason they quote that this was one of the most violent wrestlers in professional wrestling history. And yeah, I was about to say, this Tuesday's episode, yeah, viewer discretion being advised.
You know what? This is going to be the strongest episode because one, he's alive, thank God.
Yep.
Two, he can tell his side of the story, and three, people will be pissed off because he gave people hepatitis C because he got that shit. So this gonna be the telltale signs of safety protocols.
Yep.
But with Abdullah Butcher, they know such thing as safety protocols. You come in to get paid, get work, and get fucked up. That's about it. Speaking of protocols, AEW got a whole list of protocols with a list of banned moves and what you can say, can't say.
Oh yeah. Quaz was talking about this on Wolfpack. But,
yeah.
Yeah, you can't hit in the head with the chair. Can't Oh yeah, and if you can't do like certain moves like buckle bombs and stuff like that, and
And I think me and Antonio talk about this.
really,
Um, and I say a lot, but now I'm starting to think this coming from the Time Warner, not Time Warner. Oh Lord, the
uh,
Warner Brothers Discovery.
yeah,
Because back then, year one, year two, they pretty much do almost everything. I wouldn't say it's like the Wild Wild West, but it was pretty much freedom, like creative freedom to do whatever you want, put the banging matches. But once the time when the Warner Bros. Discovery comes in, they tone down their language. They every time they say a
so
bad word, yeah, they had to blur it out with the fans, audio, the bad audio shit, like watching a bad BT movie. And the moves, like you can't do a two-zone power drive without the permission. You gotta let them know what kind of spot they do, or approve or not approve. At first, I was worried they would go a PG route, in which I hope to pray they don't do that shit, because if they do, the promotion would skyrocket past by them. But the past injuries I've seen, I'm starting thinking about it now, was a ladder match at Ring of Honor, um, Top Flight. I get
yeah,
Top
yeah,
Flight, the leg
that
injury.
nonsense. And,
I'm thinking about that. So if they try to make sure that all of them are safe for that spot, then I respectfully agree with the decision. Respectfully. But if you start taking things away, what made AEW different from other promotion, then you pretty much handicap them. You pretty much make them a PG, as the hardcore fans don't want them to see.
mhm,
But if they take some notes from like Impact Wrestling, yes, you could have some dope match, but when the time is right, or something
mhm,
big. Ring of Honor, they had a little hardcore match with Athena and other people.
mhm,
They could do that. But every single day or every single week, I think is kind of like, okay, we're not FMW, we're not, ECW, AEW,
mhm,
we got corporation. As long as we're not going public. But with this one, they try to protect themselves, which I get it. But I feel like if it's not broken, don't fix it.
mhm,
You can, guide them, protect them with just a little bit, but don't protect them so much you make them family friendly.
mhm.
Hardcore fans don't want family friendly. We just want to see some great show. And for what I'm seeing, AEW doing a good ass job. Just
or
space it out.
or it's like I'll put it this way, like you could do a family friendly product, but over don't over like sugarcoat, because if you think about how like WWE was back in the like mid '80s, like when Vince first started running in by himself, just like right into the WrestleMania era and stuff. Like they had a mostly family friendly product, but they had their incidents where you know they had some violent attacks, but they weren't like too excessive, but at the same time they weren't like completely watered down. Kind of
Uh,
like I was trying to think of a good example. Like when like when earthquake when earthquake laid out Hogan the one time, or when Macho Man, yeah, like when Macho Man draped Steamboat over the rail and then struck him in the throat with the ring bell and whatnot.
mm.
Or wait, Honky was supposed to hit Jake with a gimmick guitar, but instead he hit him with a real one. But but it's like stuff like that is like Yeah, like you can find ways to like still have like a family friendly product without going to PG. But it's just like you gotta be creative and like figure out how to blur the line without really blurring the line.
Yeah, kind of like a work around it. Like,
Mm,
trying to think. Like, I would say like the chair shot.
yeah,
You know what? We haven't seen a chair shot to the head for a while since Cody Rhodes and Sean Spear.
yeah.
So I don't think they had to worry about that. Um, for as the blading thing,
Mm. I, I'll tell you this, like if like I was about to say, if you don't want to do right, if you're gonna not blade, I was like, okay, you could maybe do a spot where right, hopefully you don't wind up getting caught doing it. Like just have like a capsule or something, and just like yeah, just oh, then again, yeah, with a bald person that might not work as well. But yeah,
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna bleed, I prefer bleed the hard way because that
yeah,
make it more realistically.
yeah,
But if I like this how I know I start seeing bleeding. Back in the day when I saw, ECW or XPW, I
yeah,
thought, the blood's real. The blood's real, but I don't know how they did it until I pick up a magazine. Anybody who watched this, I'm going with this. It was a magazine called World of Wrestling magazine, that thick ass magazine,
yeah,
and they did an article about blading, and they show you how to do it. Like you see a wrestler with a tape and take a little blade and take it out and just boop. So I saw that, I'm like, huh, I didn't know that. And I thought it was just for one particular promotion until I start watching WWE, see how they're doing it. And if you really look closely, you
yeah.
can see them, take it and just
Yeah.
do it and
Oh
try to
yeah,
hide it.
because you want to know at probably one of the more infamous moments, like what WrestleMania 8, I like literally caught and I like caught Flair doing it, and I was like, yeah. And the sad part was like he literally did it right in front of the cameraman while it was like right on him. It was like, although you couldn't see, although like you could just see him make the motion, but you didn't see the blade, but you could tell what wound up happening because when he did his little flare face first drop, there's like and then all of a sudden there's the blood and it's like there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That one, I'm trying to think. The Royal Rumble 2004 Royal Rumble, Shawn Michaels and Triple H in the Last Man Stand match, when Shawn Michaels take a little blade and he did a little motion, I'm like, oh shit, he bladed himself. And I look at that one. Then I see a steel cage match, Eugene and Triple H. See Eugene, he did the same thing. If you record it and you rewind it, you watch it closely, you can easily spot it. So the blading, it's been a while. Like hell, it's been a while since the '80s because it's the guy who exposed it on that show, Dark Side of the Ring, the news clip.
Yeah.
He even showed it. So the blading thing has been a while. It's just now just um
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
been around yeah, it's been around at least since I would say probably the 50s. The 50s is the earliest I knew about it. So yeah, but it's definitely been around for like a long, long time.
hmm And John Moxley, he said at the best, like, if it bleeds, bleeds. If it happens, it happens. I'm like, sound like a true pro, sound like a true fighter, because he did win the no G grappling tournament. But
Yep.
I mean, if AEW do what they can do, or wherever they can to make themselves safe, if it come to AEW, I get it because they don't want to lose any more wrestlers, through the injuries. But if it's come from Warner Brothers Discovery because the big TV deals, big streaming money coming in, now they want them to do more pay-per-views now instead of like 5, they want to do 12. It's come from the company, and with all the lists of moves and stuff, this is come from the company because AEW. I don't think they will approve it. They might look at it, but they ain't bombarded with all the lists.
Mm. Yeah, and then yeah. By the way, we should mention speaking of AEW, happy birthday Excalibur and QT. But
Ah, yes.
so yeah, um, yeah. But man, all I gotta say is, man, what a weekend of wrestling this was, and yeah, also a good week to, and a good week coming up. Of course, like I said, we got Blood and Guts this Wednesday on Dynamite. And by the way, quick note, for anybody that has Discord, and if you're in WCC, come on, because like because we actually did it for first time for Dynamite last week. It was insane. So make sure, so make sure if y'all are in WCC, we will have a Discord, so if y'all want to, and we will have Dynamite live there. So yeah, if y'all want to interact with us, yeah, yeah, please do. If you are going to be on though, you can make sure you have headphones on if you want to still have like Dynamite on in the background or something like that. And like I say, you can either talk on your mic or you can like talk to the comments. But either way, yeah, love to increase the interaction because, like I said, it's like the last couple of discords that we've done have been like they've been wild, and it's always a good time. So yeah, so if you're not doing anything Wednesday, yeah, join us. And even if you are doing something Wednesday, join us even if it's only for like 5 minutes. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, just come on through and just sit back and enjoy the show.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of which, oh, I was gotta say this, like, Jay Uso, and
Mm.
yo, taking out Paul Heyman with this super is like, wait, what did you say in our chat? What do you look like?
Oh, Danny DeVito from Batman
Oh
Begins.
yeah, oh yeah, Batman Returns. Yeah,
I mean, Returns.
yeah, looking like the Penguin. Yeah,
He
yeah,
do he get a super kick. I'm like, it's a long time coming when he gets super kick,
yeah.
and the fans extremely pops for him, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be the one. But also, speak of Jey Uso, or should I say the whole bloodline, SummerSlam is gonna be the final chapter. And it reported after this, the Uso going a different direction, and Roman Reigns going to the different direction. And I'll say this: if Jey Uso don't walk away as a Universal Champion or undisputed Universal Champion, I feel like they dropped the ball on this
Yeah.
one. And 3 years of storyline is gonna be a waste
Yeah.
because the perfect ending is Jay walk away with the title, and I can't see anybody else winning the title other
And not to
than Jay.
mention, it's like, yeah, and like you said, SummerSlam will make damn near 3 years today since Roman started the whole tribal chief character. And it would be a perfect way to like bring this to an end.
Hmm.
Who said you started with Jay, might as well end it with Jay.
Yeah, and I definitely can't see the Usos going back to tag team titles because they way over the tag titles. I do see Jimmy and Jay go for the single titles. Uh, Jay as a Universal Champion and Jimmy as a U.S. Champion, and have both of them win the single title. Go for that Motor City Machine Gun route, or the Hardys route, or even the Red Dragons route. I mean,
Yep.
they don't have to break up. Just be together, win the single title, and just take over the single competition.
Or you know what else they could do?
Mhm.
Because even though they kind of only this being, even though like now we're gonna inadvertently have three titles now. Yeah, I can see like Jimmy getting like Jay probably taking the Universal title and then maybe giving Jimmy the WWE Championship, or maybe going vice versa, one or the other. I don't know.
If they keep the title. But look, they might throw away. But if they go for that route, it semi open doors for the title return
Mm.
because part of him having carried around the WWE Championship and the Universe title
Yeah.
since Roman Reigns got the Undisputed title.
Yep.
But we will see how SummerSlam going to turn out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
interesting.
Um. Yeah, and also I was. Oh, and by the way, I didn't catch this. But yo, did you hear Michael Cole shaded Austin Theory Friday?
Oh man, I probably missed that. What do you say?
Nah, he said no when their four-way match is going on and the crowd's chanting, this is awesome. It's like, yeah, how you gonna insult this guy? The crowd's chanting, this is awesome. They never do it during your matches.
Michael Cole is cold with them words. My man, that's got pretty foul. But and the first time he did it before, he did it with Top Dollar, come come Top Flopper.
Tim. But it's like to a point he is kind of right though. Because, yeah, yeah, because a lot of times like this is also changed. Usually ain't during theory matches, but yeah. But speaking of theory though, but it's like there's yeah, I think I can take three guesses who his US title contender is gonna be.
LA
Yeah.
Knight. It's they really pointing this artist to LA Knight, in which he deserved it. Um, I can see LA Knight defeat Austin Theory by SummerSlam,
Yep.
and if that happens, what they gonna do with Austin Theory? Because Austin Theory, he's getting up there, and it's time for him to get a title shot for him, and that would be a good payback story too. Because don't forget, Austin Theory did get embarrassed by the Usos,
Yep.
so that would be one hell of a good storyline. So that'd be like all the karma will come back to them. Um, also, Street Profit and Bobby Lashley.
Oh, yeah. We definitely got to talk about that one now. Like I said, like I was telling our brothers on the hashtag Heals for Life, I'm not so certain they gonna stay with the Hurt Business name, but they may do something in that mold.
They might do something with it, maybe a different name, but if they go for this route, I could see MVP because MVP and almost is free agent.
Yep.
So I can see almost Bobby and the Street Profit as a faction with MVP as a manager.
Yeah.
I think they'll be the one to fill in that void once with the bloodline ending.
Then and then of course yeah, and then of course we also gotta think of like oh, and then the women's situation. And Charlotte and Io both getting involved in Bailey too. Um, I would not be surprised if there's a fatal four-way coming up.
I can see, yeah, if they do that route, Leo Sky would definitely be the one to cash it in.
Or true, but at the same time though, because remember, um, Seth Rollins actually got a title match while he was Mr. Money in the Bank without having to cash in. But of course, that was because, yeah, he was still with the Authority and whatnot. But
Turn. Oh shit! If she did that, then it'll be a turn to a fatal five way.
well, I was initially gonna go four just because, yeah, because Io was the one who got involved first, but then, yeah, but then like, yeah, but then Asuka just turned her attention to Bailey just because she was the one holding Io's briefcase at the time.
Hmm.
But man, there's like a whole lot of stuff to keep going on, and like I said, keep going. Yeah, with G1 this week and everything else, and as a fact, see, by the time we get to next week's show, let's see, so I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Ah, shit! I actually have four shows to go through, and yeah, because then let me give Friday's yeah, Friday night's card. Block A matches will be Ren Narita and Gabriel Kidd. Hikuleo versus Chase Owens. Shota Umino versus Kaito Kiyomiya. And then Sonata. Oh, we got a rematch. Sonata versus Yoda Tsuji.
Mm. That's gonna be a really interesting match to see.
Yeah, because what they just fought at Dominion for the championship.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and then Block B matches for Friday night. Yoshihashi will take on Tangaloa. A little Bishamon God reunion there. El Phantasmo will take on Great Khan. Will Osprey versus Kenta, and Kazuchika Okada versus Tai Chi.
That'd be an interesting night. Um, I do expect to see at least three upset from that match.
Yeah, because like I said, even though it's still early, yeah, we could probably have a few. And then Saturday going into next Sunday's card, Block C matches will feature Tamatanga versus Mikey Nichols, Aaron Hanare versus Eddie Kingston, Tomohiro Ishii versus Shingo Takagi, and then David Finlay versus Evil. Mhm. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, yeah, and even though Kevin was saying House of Torture is still part of Bullet Club, yeah, let's see how true that is when that match happens. Yeah,
We definitely gonna see the answer on
yeah.
that match.
All right, and then Block D matches for yeah, Block D matches for next Saturday will feature ZSJ versus Alex Coughlin, Hiroki Goto versus Shane Hayes, Toru Yano versus Tetsuya Naito, and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jeff Cobb.
So I can see these two upset matches as well.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a loaded stuff. So we'll definitely have all of that G1 action and update you on the scores during next week's show. And hey, what else? Yeah. Oh, and then of course talk about Abdul the Butcher's Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh
Hill,
yeah.
what else do we have?
Since we're getting closer to the Great American Bash, so we may do a little bit Great American Bash theme. Um, from pretty much from NXT, WCW, of course, WWE or NWA. Um, of course, Abdul the Butcher, G1 Climax. I want to say DT, but that'd be hold up.
Mm.
Check this one out.
Oh yeah, and then of course we'll review Blood and Guts as well. So
I yes, Blood and Guts and huh, DDT. Wrestle Peter Pan 2023 is on the 23rd, so that'd be
yeah, next Sunday.
next Sunday. So
All right, so
yes.
we'll have like two. Yeah, so we'll have like two shows per review.
Hmm.
Oh, and there are three because, like I said, excuse me, Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah, that'd be shit. That'd be a pack show.
Yeah, and let's see. Oh yeah, it's DDT. Oh yeah, Mass Effect. Oh, we did. We can review DDT real quick. Of course, yeah, of course, taking place at the Kokugan next week. Of course, KOD Championship on the line as a Yuji Hino defense against Chris Brooks. For the DDT Universal title, Tetsuya Endo, yeah, will take on Matt Cardona. Yeah. All right. Daisuke Sasaki will go one on one with El Desperado. Konosuke Takeshita will take on Yuki Ano. Taka Michinoku will go against Mao. And then for the KOD six-man tag team titles, Harimao, that'd be Kazusada Higuchi, Ryota Nakatsu, and Yuki Ishida. They'll take on, or they'll defend the titles against Team Eruption, be Yukio Sakaguchi, Saki Akai, and Hideki Okatani. Yep. Yeah. 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 Then we'll have Takeshi Masada taking on Kazuma Sumi. And then Sanshiro Takagi and Uni teaming up with Shinichiro Kawamatsu taking on Masahiro Takanashi, Toei Kojima, and Rikian six-man action. We have Soma Takao, Yoshitomo Shimo Hagashi, and Akito against the Pheromones. Yeah. Then Damnation TA versus Burning and versus Disaster Box and Naruki Doi in a three-way trios match.
I put the ribs in the refrigerator.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also we have Shitan and Poketon versus Super Sasadango Machine and Dreza Giant Panda. And then Jun Nakayama and Shigeru Ari versus Harashima and Yukio Naya. So that will be your Peter Pan card next Sunday. Sponsored by Cyberfight.
Yes, and that's gonna be a stack card. And then DT Pro Wrestling, they never ever disappointed me or disappoint us. And throughout the whole year, I never get upset. You never see Thirst Jack come out from that show. This is gonna be a banger. And if I choose one match, I'm really looking forward to. It's gonna be KOD Overweight Championship because Yuji Hino, great champion. Seen him defend his title a couple of times. Chris Brooks winning the tournament, the King of DDT tournament. We will see two different styles and the clash of it. So if I say who walk out as a champion, I would say the biggest upset of the years had to be Chris Brooks. I might have to go from a board, man. Like he be killing it.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, but then again, I don't know if we could really say there would be an upset though, because let's remember Brooks being a former two-time Universal champ, a former Extreme champ, Ironman heavy metalweight champ, of course, KOD tag titles and just won the King of DDT recently, as well as the King of Street Wrestling. The man's pretty much done it all in DDT, except for the openweight title.
Yeah, if he win, he'd be a Grand Slam champion.
Yep.
So,
And so like I said, a loaded show next week. And of course, as always, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Keep supporting us here on Abrasive Tuckers every Sunday. And of course, and don't forget to check out hashtag Hills for Life coming up in about a half hour or so. And of course, Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern, Ja and All Star and Dark Kent with Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. And, which by the way, we definitely, I'm definitely watching this week's episode.
oh shit, yeah, me too. I'm definitely be watching that shows too,
it'll
man.
be in absolute joy. Sorry there, Kent, if you happen to watch this somehow.
Oh man. Well, that's the show. Hopefully everybody's seen this. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. And I'm your boy Heel Osprey, the Carolina Kingpin.
And I'm Rocket Reese, the Wrestler Researcher, and of course our boy Mr. Intention Getter, aka Antonio the Enforcer. And keep supporting us three rebels.
Yes. And always embrace the thirst.
And feel it.
And that too.
Later, everybody.
Bye, everybody.